Hello, everyone. Oh, good. My audio's good. How are you all? Hey, everybody. Hello. It is I, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole. Hello, everyone. Ooh, no, my sound is on. How are you all? That's also a bit of a, what do you call it? Hello. No, there, mute. That's a bit of a delay. I can handle it, right? It's not the worst delay in the world. But I have to know there's a delay. Hello, Sal. Hey, Levi. Hey, Jer. How's everyone doing? How are you? I have this new flavor, new to me, flavor of water. It's blueberry tangerine, and I think it's quite tasty. I tried it off as a lark. I was like, I want to get something. Let me try this, and then I did. And I like it. I didn't know if it would be good or not. You never know, right? Sometimes flavored water can be kind of gross, but this was good. Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm Trooper SJP, an affiliated streamer who does variety of things all around stories and talking things about them. That is me. And this is the Academic Foxhole, where we do those things. And all of you are the battle buddies, and I want to thank you for being here. Hey. Yesterday's, yeah, no, you can get, they're not, I don't know where the flavors, they're made with natural flavors, Sal. So you can get your water with natural flavors if you like drinking water, but maybe with also a little bit of flavor to it. And I just drink a lot of water without flavor, and I was like, I'm walking down the street, coming back from the eye doctor, where they poked me in the eye, because that's what eye doctors do. It's fine. And I was like, I will get some water that has a flavor in it. Oh, hey, I realize why I've never had this flavor before, because it says it's this summer limited edition, and then after this I won't have it anymore. And that makes me sad. Yesterday's D&D game, I fired Chekhov's gun, and one of my players retired a character. LaCroix doesn't... What? Wait, Levi, why doesn't LaCroix? Why doesn't it count? Also, I don't think I've ever had any LaCroix, however that is pronounced properly. Jer, was it actually Chekhov's gun? Did, they go into a museum and steal Chekhov's gun and then get shot with it? I don't know. Evie, hello, Evie. Today is meh. Tomorrow pre-planning starts. Bleh. 6 days of 8-hour, only 6 hours of actually getting classroom-ready planning across those 6 days. Yeah... That means it's 2 hours worth of admin? That doesn't sound very exciting. LaCroix tastes like if you drank water and someone yelled the name of a fruit in the next room. Okay, the reason why I'm laughing is because when people say things, I visualize them in my mind. I just, in my mind now, and it's all Levi's fault, imagined a person who might have been me and might have been someone else, I don't actually know, sitting in a chair at a desk in a brightly lit, it kind of looked like an office, but somehow it was also kind of the house, and the person was sitting there, with drinking a, and they were maybe in a suit. And I don't know if, this was just how my mind worked. I don't know if it was really me or not. And they were sitting there with a suit, and they were kind of looking a little stuffy, not too stuffy, and they were like... And while that was happening, in the next room, there was a person who also could have been me or someone else, in a leather motorcycle jacket, looking a little punk rock, going, "Strawberry! Strawberry! Strawberry!" Like that. That was... And then I just saw it, it was a little split screen... of the person there, and then the person on the other side just yelling, and it was a little bit 1980s, and that is exactly where my mind went, and I want to thank you, Levi, for that visual. I liked it very much. It was very good. No, it's 7 hours of training, admin a day, 1 hour planning. Oh. Evie, that doesn't sound fun at all. Oh, and we also bought horses. That happened yesterday's D&D session, too. It's good. I'm down with 6 days of planning. 6 8-hour days of getting my first unit ready for all my classes. See, I always do I don't get days of planning. I mean, I get days of planning, but that planning is what I do in the summer, right? I don't go into work for days of planning. They just make me plan. Strawberry! Because that's awesome. What is that doing over there? Why are you over there? What did I want to tell you? Today's giveaway is Crazy Machines 3, which is a physics puzzle game, and we will give that away sometime in the middle of the stream. I don't know when. I'll just see how I feel at some point. And today we're playing Butterfly Soup. This is part 5, which is one of the nominees for Excellence in Gaming from the IGF Awards for 2018. The winner has already been announced, so the awards are over, but I didn't play them before the winner was announced. But that's fine. We'll play the winner last. And this is a game about Asian American lesbian high school students who play baseball. That's what it's about. Well, actually, I don't know how many lesbians there are. There are at least 2. There are probably more. But I'm not certain. But this actually reminds me of a thing that I wanted to bring up with you all, which was just an interesting thing, and it was about it's about asexuality, sort of. So I was on one of the message boards I was on, a visual novel message board. Somebody comes in and they say they want recommendations for clean visual novels. Yay, content, and also content. Thank you, Jer. They wanted recommendations for clean visual novels. And what they said, what they mean by clean is they don't want any sexuality, including any innuendos towards sexuality. They would prefer no kissing and no romance, and they want everyone modestly dressed. And they really feel uncomfortable if anybody having romantic feelings in any way is under 18. So I was like, okay, so you want completely non-sexual, non-romantic visual novels where everybody's over 18 and everybody's modestly dressed. So I was thinking about it, and I had a couple of thoughts, but then I thought, oh, you know what I should do? I should go and look up asexuality and visual novels. And so I did, and almost every single one of the asexual games that I found, most of them written for a recent game jam, Ace Jam, were all romance games. So they were all asexual romance games. And I was like, but this person doesn't want any romance at all. So, visual novels are interesting as a genre. And, also, completely baseless speculation. Talison's next character will be an archery-focused paladin with the Oath of the Ancients. We will also be a gnome. I think that everyone's saying paladin, and it makes sense because they do need a tank, and they also need more healing. So it wouldn't be bad for him to do a paladin. That's all. Yeah, I should probably try looking up aromantic games. But the thing is, I think really the best thing to do is just to look up things that are not dating sims. Right, like the things that I could think of that were that would sort of fit. I found a number of games that were not sexual or romantic. The problem was that not everybody was modestly dressed, and so like there's this really great visual novel which I think is so good. I should play it for you all. I've already played it though, and I try to play things with you all that I haven't played before. But we could play it in one playthrough. It's a very short game. It's called The One in Love. And it's really good. It's about this guy who, it's quite short. Now I want to play it with you right now. It's really good. But it's about a guy in space and in outer space who, basically they're these mining platforms, and you get this job where you can take this job for 10 years where you go up to the mining platform and you stay on this in an asteroid belt, or whatever, and you stay there and they put you in suspended animation. You wake up once a year to do maintenance on all the robots and everything like that, and then they put you back to sleep. It's about this guy's life and his wife back home who he misses very much. And I thought this is such a good game, and there's some really cool things about it, but the guy is shirtless, and even though he's not shirtless in a sexualized way, this person wants only modestly dressed characters, so I figured the game would be out for that reason. And also the guy has a wife back home that he loves very much, which also might not be okay for this person who doesn't want any sorts of mentions of romance or love. So it's a really good game. I should play it with you all. Oh, anyway, I should play more visual novels. Anyway, we're going to load this game. Let me move us over to Butterfly Soup. I don't really know moon druids very well. You know, Levi, if you want, I can give you... So, okay, the thing, Levi, about visual novels is that there are two really different schools of visual novels. And they also often don't necessarily even get along well. Originally... Now, this is... Okay, I'm going to give you an originally, and then I'm going to give you a new originally. I'll give you two originallys. Originally... And this is what people will say, visual novels come from Japan, which is where the name itself comes from, visual novel and also light novel. And they are basically these sorts of, hey Critwitch, these sorts of games usually with, text box and a flat character sprite and a background, and they may or may not have choices. And so that's like reading a novel, often with sound and maybe some animation, but like usually often not even a lot of animation. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Critwitch. It is much appreciated. Thank you. I just tried to Google Arrow VNs and was immediately greeted by a picture of a shirtless centaur and a mermaid with bright blue Liberty Spike and a halter top. Yeah. So a lot of visual novels, right, they're Japanese, and many of them, so visual novels are not popular in the West. The Steam people originally didn't even think they were really games and wouldn't allow them on Steam. So it was a long time before you started getting them on Steam, and then they have picked up, and so there's a bunch of them there. A lot of them are dating sims. A lot of them are high school romances. I mean, there are other things as well, but there's a lot of like it's a lot of Doki Doki Literature Club without the scary parts. There's a lot of that, and a lot of them were not translated into English. And there's this whole community of people who would do fan translations, and who would be really mad that people in the West didn't like visual novels. Okay, now, I want to go back even earlier, but before those visual novels, there were text adventures in the West, and interactive fiction. And there is another line wherein visual novels sort of come through this sort of Western line, and now a bunch of people not in Japan are doing visual novels. And what's interesting is that there's a whole bunch of visual novels that are made... we call them original English language visual novels, which isn't really fair. They just kind of mean non-Japanese, original Japanese language visual novels. You should totally make a VN about space pirates, without a doubt. And the thing is, the aesthetic is almost always being an anime aesthetic in a lot of high school. And so there have been some folks... So there's a group of folks who are doing visual novels not in that style. And people will sort of argue about, are they visual novels or not? And what's interesting is, for all the complaints about visual novels not being popular in the West, I know on iOS there are a lot of things that are basically visual novels that are quite popular. They're just not marketed as visual novels. I played for a year or so a weekly game called Cause of Death. Cause of Death. So good. You played as this... cop, San Francisco cop who doesn't play by the rules, and then like the smart FBI profile who does play by the rules, and they're placed together to be team, and they have to solve crime. And every week was a different, chapter in these crime stories. And it was a visual novel, but it wasn't anime, and it wasn't marketed to the audience that likes Japanese visual novels, so nobody thought about it. But it was done by EA. It was quite popular. Surviving High School. Jer, I don't actually think that the Western form of VNs are walking simulators. I think the Western form of VNs now, like what I would think of as being the Western version of VNs at this moment, would be all the things done by Telltale Games. No, sorry, not Telltale Games. Yes, right? You know, The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Batman, whatnot, Borderlands, all those games by... No, what's the name of that company? What's the name of the company? Is it Telltale Games? No, it's not. What's the name of the company? You all know. You know the company I'm talking about. I can't remember its name now because it's right? It's Telltale. Right? Okay, good. So I think all of those are basically the Western updated equivalent of visual novels, because they're all basically text and choice based, except that they have 3D graphics. The quick time events in those kind of kill the VN feel for me because I can't think, and I like to consider my choices in a VN. I haven't played it. Maybe mandatory. Oh, that's a good. Let me write that down because I've given some suggestions of things I thought were good. Mandatory. It's a little bit tricky because I know some horror ones that would count, but then sometimes people are shirtless, and then I was like, well, or they're wearing shorts or whatever, and this person seems to not want any. And like, let me tell you, this person, when they were talking about things that they didn't like, for example, they didn't like Long Live the Queen because they thought it was too sexual. So, right? Because there are storylines in Long Live the Queen where the character Elodie has to get married, and the person who was asking felt uncomfortable with a game where a person who was like 15 or 16 gets married. So, right. Yeah, right. So I'm trying to think, okay, if Long Live the Queen has too much sexual content for you, then I need to be really thoughtful, like, okay, if that's too much and made you feel uncomfortable, what can I recommend? So that's what I'm saying. That friendship cop game, Romance Detective, I feel like that wouldn't be a good one for this person, Jer. Romance Detective, so good. I really like visual novels, and what I like about them is that you can make them for very little money. Torture good, romance bad. Yeah. I know the person seems to very. The person seems to feel very, very uncomfortable with anything they consider, and they use the words lewd and unclean and immodest. So it feels to me like this is about, yeah. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Very little money, assuming your own art skills are up to snuff. That is true. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, Levi. I'm telling you. I was like, well, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm not weirded out by people yeah. I mean, yeah. So I was like, well, let me think if I can think of anything that is, and the thing is, I think the best thing I could think of are things that are basically sort of, and wait, sorry. Levi, I bet you would not be surprised. I bet nobody would be surprised. They're fine with violence, right? So they're totally, they were totally fine with violence in their VNs, but they didn't want any kind of kissing or romance. What about the space game Pietro recommended with all the torture and the alien virus? Ooh, which one was that? Maybe, because they're fine with violence. Which means I suspect they're American. That's me being stereotypical, maybe not, but that's me thinking about it. I will say, Sal, that having your art skills up to snuff helps, but I know people who have no art skills and are still able to make really interesting VNs. Some people use DAZ and sort of use the 3D models. I don't think it works as well, because here's the problem. That's it. Badass lady space pirate grabbing people, jibbing people in zero gravity with shotguns time it is. Which one? The torture and the alien virus. I'm thinking maybe conservative. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Evie. Wait. torture. Oh, I know exactly the one you're talking about. That is yes, yes. All the torture. That's PH recommended it. Yes. The Gods Will Be Watching. But The Gods Will Be Watching is not a visual novel. They want to play visual novels. And so I was like, ugh. Although, yeah. It's tricky. It's tricky. Yeah, Eva, I gotcha. I grew up Presbyterian, not so much unclean as wrong, but I wasn't allowed to watch violent movies until I was 14 or 15. My mom helped pay for a billboard next to an adult bookstore that says pornography pollutes. You know, Jer, All the Torture is the name of my One Direction cover band. That would be awesome. You know what, Jer? I actually don't disagree with you about it being a visual novel because I'm actually a little bit more open in what I think constitutes a visual novel. Oops. Wait, no. Return. And I actually think that gameplay mechanics actually also work in visual novels. I've played visual novels with gameplay mechanics. So, like, I'm fine with that. But I know some people would probably say it isn't. But I'm totally with you. I'm with you, Jer. I totally buy it. You know what? I will actually recommend that. Because that might work out. And I think there's another one, right? I was thinking about something that was also just sort of violent most of the time. At least I got sex education at a sensible age, pre-puberty, or I would have probably had a very different life. Ooh. Sex ed is important, y'all. We are at the baseball game. We're going to play baseball. Liz says, now that everyone's here, let's get started. We're going to play baseball. Oh, and I ran Cthulhu Confidential last night. It was good. We're going to finish it up next week. Not online. By the way, this has got a total visual novel aesthetic. I wonder which version of Ren'Py this uses. I want to look. No. Don't. No looking right now. Since we're the home team, we're defending first. Liz hands Min what looks like a tiny white pouch filled with powder. A cloud of dust puffs out when she grabs it. We have rosin to help improve your grip. Update, mandatory hypnotist. It's rated for suggestive themes, and the long-form descriptor makes a few... Nope, yeah, so I don't think mandatory hypnotist will work. I'm just saying that if Long Live the Queen is too much, I feel like anything that... I mean, I'm trying to look for things that have no sex, no romance, they don't like kissing, and they don't want immodest dress, right? So, you know, possibly, I'm thinking, Jer, that's possible. Oh, Jer, you reminded me of a thing I wanted to say. Speaking of Min, here's why I feel uncomfortable with Min. Min is super violent. I mean, in terms of hitting people with baseball bats, stabbing people, punching people, is very violent to others. All in the name of protecting Dia. But people who are super violent that way, I feel like it doesn't take very long to go from I will murder other people to protect you to you want to break up with me if no one can, if I can't have you, no one can. I just don't think it's good. I dodged a bullet the size of a train by going into a slack instead of a Beth Midrash. Hey. Oh, no, actually I did. I got that feeling. So far I also got that feeling, Jer. Mainly because of the gender neutral bathroom situation. I mean, Min could be a butch lesbian, but some of the things sort of pinged a little bit transgender, queer, non-binary to me. That was a vibe I was getting. Wow! Real rosin! Min is so excited that she accidentally inhales a bunch of the powder. Oh. Hayden is the leadoff hitter. Min spits on the ground for dramatic effect. Ew. Min, that's gross. Don't do that again. Dia crouches into position, not wearing her catcher stuff. As an afterthought, Min is drawn in a traditionally masculine style. Come to think of it. Yeah, same in the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. See, I didn't think it originally so much, but the bathroom thing, I was like, bathroom thing was a little bit of a little ping for me. And maybe not. Maybe Min is just a big old butch lesbian, but the bathroom thing was a bit of a ping. That's all. As an afterthought, she points her index finger down at the ground. Min smugly nods back and straightens up on the mound. Since when do you two have signs? Oh, they don't mean anything. We're just doing it because it looks cool. Min winds up and throws. The ball comes in chest high, perfectly spinless. If someone had written a message on it, you could read it. Then it does what it looks like a double dip and drops into Dia's glove. It looks to me like they took photographs and then photoshopped them. Gah! Now I'm thinking of how much more life would suck had I not made that one choice. I probably have kids already, 3 or 4. Ew. It would just be harder to extricate yourself from that life when you needed to. Hayden swings at it, but he's way off. Yeah! Was the scream really necessary? Yes, Min is a knuckleballer. That's like Min's whole thing. They're just like, knuckleball! So this is all, hence the butterfly soup. So Min, all knuckleball all the time. Like the Necro brothers. Was the scream really necessary? Hayden manages to skim the next pitch. It bounces up about an inch above the bat and plops down in front of the plate. Dia pounces on it and throws him out. No, what was that? A knuckleball. It's like a trick pitch. I don't trust it. Cursed. It's not cursed. It's like that because of physics. Cursed. Krissa yells out to global warming triumphantly. See, I told you I wasn't making it up. By the way, their team name is Global Warming, in case you didn't know. Sakura and Yuki exchange a look, then turn to Krissa with skeptical faces. Come on! The next batter swings helplessly at 3 knucklers and sits down. Jun Seo is up against his twin now. Min winds up and lets another knuckler go. The one thing I would think, though, is that we've had a lot of female pronouns for Min, and I don't know if the creator would have... Well, female pronouns from people in the game are one thing, but then from the narrator is another thing unless they want to make it a twist. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But the fact that it was hard to distinguish Min, boy versus girl, was like it could be, that could be one or the other. But it was the bathroom thing. Min winds up and lets another knuckler go. He hit a line drive straight at Akarsha. It's coming towards me. I can reach it. I can't reach it with my hand. Kick it. Akarsha's gonna kick it. Akarsha kicked the ball. She's now hopping around on one foot in pain. Ow! 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 You fucking dumbass! Why didn't you just catch it? Don't mind. What? Don't mind. They say that in a sport anime when someone screws up. I'm literally gonna throw up. You even said it with a fake Japanese accent. She did look surprised. Wait, I think it's a good idea, though. It helps boost morale. The ball bounces back toward home plate. Dia scoops up the ball and hurls it to first. Out! What the... It actually worked. Yes! I'm a certified genius! I always picture that like a backflip jump kick. Oh, yeah, no, that's good. I like it. Isn't the whole thing about knuckleballs that they're a trick pitch? So pitching nothing but knuckleballs kind of ruin the effect. No, I think the point about the knuckleball is that even if you know that it's coming, because there were pitchers who only pitched knuckleballs, it never does the same thing twice, so the batter never knows what to do. Like a changeup, if you did a changeup in a pattern, then they would know it, because you're like fastball, fastball, slow. Fastball, fastball, slow. Then they would know the third one is the slow one and they go for that. But with a knuckleball, you just never know what it will do. What knuckleballs often do, though, are balls rather than strikes. I mean, so many times you throw a knuckleball and it goes right in the dirt, and knuckleballers will sometimes strike people out in these really cool ways, and sometimes they'll just walk batters over and over again because those pitches go wherever they're going to go. Wherever. My Nobel Prize! Like, you're not getting a Nobel Prize for kicking a ball instead of catching it like the right way? Hey, Volpez, how are you doing? Oh, we're at the baseball game at Butterfly Soup. Esther. We don't have real dugouts. There's just a little bench for each side. Yes, Jared, that's what it is. It's RNG ball. And you're like, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? What were you expecting? The school doesn't have an official baseball team, so we're lucky to even have this. That's true. I never got why dugouts need to be half underground like that. I think dugouts have to be half underground to protect the players from foul balls. May R and Jesus be with you. Like it's not a freaking bomb shelter. Stop being so dramatic. The team takes a seat on the bench, except Dia, who's still taking off the catcher's gear. There's not quite enough space for everyone. Left standing, Dia hovers uncertainly beside them. Oh, so the crowd can see over them. I read somewhere that a batter has to decide whether or not they're going to swing a ball sometimes before the ball. Yes, that is correct. Because when you've got a ball going 80 miles an hour, you have to know, like there's like a whole, like a lot of baseball, especially when you've got, and also softball, because softball pitchers pitch fast. Some of them pitch faster than baseball players, actually. It's so fast that you need to sometimes start swinging before the ball even goes. Like, you just have to, like, it's by the way, which is why everyone's like, taking steroids makes you a better baseball player. It's like, come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Grinny. Welcome in. Thank you. I will see. Well, I suppose that's true. Yes. I like Evie's thing on Volpez. Yes. Hey, Grinny Mike. I'm Grinny Bluebeard. I forgot what I was going to say. That's all. Left standing, Dia hovers uncertainly beside them. There's not enough room. Then you can sit on my lap. Of course. Ooh! Okay. Ooh, you know what I didn't get to do? I didn't get to switch the... No, I totally did. I switched it in the Streamlabs, and it didn't pop over there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to sing it for you. It's not going to be in rhythm, but I'm working on it. Earway in hey, the anime. Earway in hey, the anime. Iwayake awe atle of wakes te ute. Itke ang leo. Earway in hey, the anime. Ide ice gaze are ani say. Old me and the 80 ash and pray. Urye uthre uvue ande aswe ang reo. Iwe every ed red le an le of wed bre an le ute day. And when we say either at the and le ordle iwe ukle at the I gay I re in the either I. Thank you so much for the bits. They are much appreciated, and they give me practice singing We're in the Money in Pig Latin. But you know, I totally moved that over. I wonder if maybe it's a problem with game show. But everything else shows up. Oh, we're singing in Pig Latin because... Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm Trooper SJP, and I'm going to be a full-time streamer at some time in life. We were singing in Pig Latin. No, because... See, you can't see it because... All right, here's the thing. You can't see it because of the fact that it didn't go. But you know what I can do? Hold on. Here's what I can do. Can I do this? I wonder... Hold on. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to try to donate... Go to my channel. Hold on. I want you to see it so then you can know what I'm talking about. Let me mute. I think what I can do is... I'm going to give myself a tip. I know. Why aren't you singing in Pig Latin? All right. So this is my name. It's me. And then I'm just going to... Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to give myself like $3. Because who doesn't want to give myself $3 from myself? All right. So this should go. And then I'll put in the tip. And then... And I'm not going to sing it because I want you to hear it. And then we'll do it through PayPal. And then... Go PayPal. Give me a second. Because I want you to see this, because it's the most amazing thing ever, and I have it set up for donations, and I just reset it up so that it will go, what are your strong feelings about Lord of the Flies? Okay, go. I want to know what they are, but don't tell me yet, Grinny, because I'm just about to finish this donation. Oh, come on. So here's the thing. They won't let me donate to myself. But wait, maybe I can do it. They won't let me donate to myself. Why won't you let me do that? Hold on. Look, I want you to see this. Give me a second. Oof. Here I am. I hope they will let me donate to myself if I actually put my credit card number in. My credit card number is... Never mind, I'm not going to tell you. I know better than that. I hope you can't... Is that right? Okay. And then... Look, this is the best thing ever. This is like the most... This is the best thing in the whole wide world. I love this thing so much. Oh! Lopez, you beat me. Thank you for that donation. It was... Apparently you can't donate to yourself. Twitch doesn't like it. I love that so much. Tell me you didn't love that. Oh! The anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway and hey, the anime. The ice skates are on say. Old man, the aviation pray, ooh, three on the young rail. Ewe ever need redly on lay, of way at Brian lay, ute day. And we say, Ewe say, they and lay or lay, Ewe ukle at the ige, it ray and the IA. Oh, sorry. Used ad permitted. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, thank you. Allow. There we go. Thank you. So it's bad and dumb, and I'm upset that didn't kill everyone, turn the corpses into a throne, and then screech, "Who's the Lord of the Flies now, bitch?" as the Navy man picks him up off the island. So it's about how horrible people are. Grinny, the whole point of Lord of the Flies is that without civilizing influences, people are horrible. And I'm going to tell you something. That felt like my life in middle school. My mom read that to me as a child, as a bedtime story when I was like in 5th grade. But when I was in middle school, I was like, yes, middle school is the Lord of the Flies. I hate my life. I was a little angsty in middle school. But middle schoolers are like Lord of the Flies. It's terrible. So I don't hate Lord of the Flies. I just hate middle schoolers. Or I did. So, okay. Here's the thing. Tell me you don't love that. By the way, both of you all, I want to thank you both for the donations. That's amazing. But look, seriously, I don't know why it didn't go for the bits, though. But tell me that's not the most amazing thing. Don't you love that? That's Ginger Rogers singing We're in the Money in Pig Latin in the film Gold Diggers of 1933. That's the best thing, and she is so good at Pig Latin. I am not nearly as good at Pig Latin as she is. She is amazing. Oh... I had to read it in class in 4th grade. Trooper was explaining that what was okay for kids has changed a lot very recently. That is true. There are a lot of things that were okay for kids when you and I were kids that are not okay for kids anymore. And they were totally okay for kids. Like, I'm fine. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I just want you all to know I love Ginger Rogers. And what's really cool is that there's actually a creepy part in the film, because at one point in time, it's such a great movie. Gold Diggers of 33 is so good. And at one point in time in that sequence, it just like does this zoom close up into her face, which is a little creepy as well, because it's all Busby Berkeley. So you also get a little bit of creepiness as well. And the thing about what makes it, you Google the plot summary of Gold Diggers, it's a 1930s backstage musical, right? Where the girl, she wants to be a star, but she's like a nobody, and then she works hard, and then she becomes a star. Ta-da! I will tell you, just side note, I love musicals, but I hate Golden Age musicals, which are from basically the late 30s to the, late 30s to the mid 60s is the Golden Age. So Rodgers and Hammerstein, think about King and I and Oklahoma and all that stuff. And, book club. And the reason why I hated all the Golden Age musicals is because the point in those musicals is almost always that the woman wants to get married and then, just stop doing stuff. It's like get married, live in the suburbs, but regardless of whenever that musical was set. But in the 1920s musicals and early 30s musicals, the goal is you have this woman who always wanted to get a really good job, usually on Broadway, and then she works really hard and then she gets the job and she wins in the end, and she often gets a boyfriend along the way, but you never think that she's going to give up her job as a great star now that she finally got her big break and is going to be starring on Broadway, and it's Ruby Keeler, who is an excellent tap dancer. Yeah. No. I Googled a plot summary of The Lord of the Flies so I didn't have to struggle to finish it by tomorrow. Wait, but I thought you already finished The Lord of the Flies. It was hard for me to read. I struggled reading it because it was like a child wrote it, and I get it, that's the point, but it was so bad I didn't technically finish it, but don't tell my best friends. I'm going to tell all of your friends, Grinny. I'm not. I won't. I won't. I want to watch Sing... You know what, Grinny? Don't do Singing in the Rain. Do Gold... Okay, here's the thing. All right, Grinny, go and watch Gold Diggers of 1933. Go and watch maybe 42nd Street. Oh my gosh, no, Grinny, I lied to you. I said to go and watch Gold Diggers of 1933, and I lied. You can do that if you want to, but stop, run, don't walk. What you should watch is She Done 'Em Wrong with Mae West. Actually, anything by Mae West. She Done 'Em Wrong is a good one. I'm No Angel is a good one. Grinny, watch Mae West. Mae West. Watch Mae West. I'm telling you, Mae West. This is what you need to see. Mae West is the most amazing. She is so saucy. It's all Mae West all the time. Go and watch Mae West. Volpez knows that it's about Mae West all day, every day. Grinny, Mae West. Yes, Mae West. Just, Oh, oh, uh, oh, Mae West. I love. Oh no, you okay? Granny Weasley. I'm gonna tell you this, and when I tell you this, this is gonna be one of those reasons why you're gonna be like, oh, I need to go and watch Mae West. Mae West. So I'm sure you know about the, maybe you don't, about the Hayes Production Code, which, so the rating system that we currently have came into effect in the late 60s, with the final death of the Hayes Production Code. So this sort of rating system we had. Before we had the rating system we have now, we had the Hayes Production Code, which came into effect around 1933, ish. And the Hayes Production Code was this list of things that movies were just not allowed to do. They all had this, like, they all abided by this rule book. And it had things like, you are never allowed to show bad people in a positive light, which included then, of course, homosexuality. You can't have people have sex with each other. Like, if two people are going to be on a bed, then both of them have to have a foot on the ground at all times. Like, they had all these rules about what would be moral in a film. It's fine. It's fine, Grinny. So, like, and they were all fairly restrictive, and they led to things like all of those films where gay people die. It's because gay people had to die because they can't win because Hays Code. You couldn't have interracial relationships. You couldn't do this. You couldn't, like, all these things you couldn't. Oh yeah, like the Comics Code, and but here's the thing. One of the reasons why they created the Hays Code in the first place is because of Mae West. Her and also a couple of other films, but Mae West, she, like, Paramount was, because once the Depression hit, Paramount was, like, a lot of the film studios were not doing well. And Mae West, who had been a playwright and starred on her own shows and also been arrested and put in jail for scandalousness on, not like on stage. She did a show called The Drag, which was all about drag queens. And she also did one called Sex, which was about sex, and that was about a prostitute who gets a rich husband in the end, and she wins. Anyway, so she made these, like, Broadway shows that were kind of scandalous, and she was arrested and put in jail for, doing these scandalous shows. And so then she goes to Hollywood, she makes these films, she also sings, and she also sort of works in the writing and the production. She's, like, really involved in them, and they are scandalous. But they make so much money. They're hugely popular. But then all the moral police are like, oh no, Mae West, is she so scandalous? She's destroying the children, the youth. And so in order to make sure the government didn't enforce censorship on the movie industry did it to themselves. And so the Hays Code is brought about in response to things like the works of the amazing Mae West, who's amazing. No, Mae West didn't. Oh, Mae West is amazing. She didn't actually wear pants. She would wear, that would be somebody like Marlene Dietrich, who was actually almost arrested in Paris for wearing pants. But Mae West, okay, there are a couple of lines that you probably know, Grinny, but they come from Mae West. Mae West is the one who would say, is that a gun in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Like, that was Mae West. Mae West also, there's this scene where she's wearing all these diamonds, and this woman is like, goodness, what amazing diamonds. And then Mae West says, goodness had nothing to do with it, right? Like, this is her, right? Like, she's just, watch Mae West films. This is all I gotta tell you. You gotta watch the Mae West films because she's so amazing. She's just, oh my goodness. And, I wish I could play this for you. I have a song that I love. It's a song that I play in class when I'm doing the 1930s, and it always scandalizes my students. Like, look, Mae West is Jessica Rabbit, but better, because Jessica Rabbit. See, the difference between Jessica Rabbit and Mae West is that it's never not both. So Jessica Rabbit is very much an object of the gaze. She's like, see, actually, here's the thing. Jessica Rabbit is actually, what's her face? Gilda, what's her face? Jessica Rabbit is the 40s actress. Put the blame on Mame. Rita Hayworth. Jessica Rabbit is Rita Hayworth. Mae West is sexual subject, not sexual object. She is full raunchiness without no nudity, but her language was pretty foul for the time sometimes, and there's a lot of moaning at moments. So the song that I love to play for my students to scandalize them, and then we're gonna do more Butterfly Soup, is called I Like a Guy What Takes His Time. And in that song, it starts off with like the trombone going wah 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 wah, and then she's going oh, and like and moaning in a kind of a sexual way, and then she starts singing this song, and she's like, a guy what takes his time, I'll go for any time. I like it. So basically, it's all about how she wants a guy to go down on her and also take his time with the oral sex, and she wants a guy arriving in low, and she wants a diver and a deep sea diver. I'm just telling you, this song is about oral sex, and she's like, this is what I want, and this is how I want it, and if you don't give it to me, that's not what I want. So yeah, Mae West is pretty amazing. I'm singing the We're in the Money and Pig Latin in my head. Yes, as well you should. You should, because it's amazing. But see, you know what's really funny? This is the thing about the comparison that you say. It's true. Trombones are sexy. The thing about compared to modern film media, and this is what I think is the most amazing thing. I will play Mae West for my students who, watch all the raunchy, filthy media today. They cannot be scandalized by anything because they see half-naked people rolling around on music videos. They've seen it all. I play them Mae West and they get uncomfortable. And they're like, oh no, this is so scandalous. And so there's something so fascinating about the fact that my students who are used to what we might think of as being a super raunchy and lewd, are not scandalized by that, but are scandalized by Mae West. And I think that's really interesting and important. And there are more thoughts about it, about why Mae West frightens them in a way that, say, Britney Spears does not frighten them. There's a lot to say about that. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Mae West is very much a sexual subject and not a sexual object. And, well, no, because we haven't played the trombone. It can't be against the... Yes, because Mae West was a complete person. Exactly. She was a complete person who was... who did what she wanted. As a matter of fact, she was in the film Sextet, which was like in the 70s when she was like not a young person. She was like in her 80s and she was still Mae West being sexual and oogling young bodybuilders. Because she's like, this is about what I want. All right. Min says that Mae West, I want to go and... Yes, I want to go and watch Mae West with you all on Rabbit, but I have Mae West on DVD, and I don't think you can play DVDs without ripping them, and then I don't even know. I want to watch Mae West with you all, because she's amazing. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Why the hell would it be the other way around? Also, I feel like Min has got some toxic masculinity all in her business. This is the thing. I feel like she's got some toxic masculinity. So if she were trans, that would make me feel a little bit uncomfortable because it would be, again, like the trans guy is like full of toxic masculinity. I would guess part of it is the context as well. No one expects raunchy out of the wholesome black and white era film. Maybe. I think that's also very possible. But they're not as scandalized by the flapper girls who are like raunchy, but like in a tee-hee-hee, I'm a little girl kind of a way. So that's something. Like they're not nearly as scandalized by somebody like Helen Kane or something. They find that amusing. You're the smaller one? Ow! Min kicked Akarsha really hard under the bench. Yeah, see, I just feel like, I hope that... So, Min has got... I'm going to eat cereal, but I will be back. Grinny, what kind of cereal? I hope it's good cereal. Like, what kind of cereal? So delicious. I love cereal. Anyway, Min has got all this toxic masculinity going on, and if men were trans-identified, that would be a bunch of stereotypes that would make me a little bit sad. That's all. Dia and Noelle both startled at Akarsha's yelp. Neither of them saw the kick. What's wrong with you? She's glaring at me with a murderous look in her eyes. I, farted. Report back when you have the cereal. Tell me if it's Apple Jacks. I was trying to cover up the sound. What? Crap, I don't think she buys it. That's inconsistent with your past behavior. Last week you told me the disgusting and unwanted fact that you had 3 consecutive farts that formed a D major triad. Why go through such lengths to mask a single fart now? You're hiding something. I should scream now as a distraction. Blood-curdling scream. Ah! Shut up! Like, stop screaming. You're screaming too. The bench creaks a bit as Dia nervously lowers herself in Min's lap. Min immediately wraps an arm around Dia's waist. See, I'm just telling you, like, I am super not cool with Min. Like, I think Min has got... Min has got toxic masculinity and insecurity about her masculinity in ways that manifest in machismo and violence, and it's not cool. And so I'm not happy with Min at all. I just want you to know it. I have to do this so we don't lose our balance. Yeah. Better watch out, Dia. Min's probably thinking about doing bad things to you. Min needs to be cool to others, but I think she needs to be cool. Yeah, she really does. She really, really does. Yeah. And also she needs to not internalize, like, messed up notions of, like, what it means to be dudely. I want to do bad things to you, Akarsha. Really? Like what? Like, snap your fucking neck. How mean. Junseo is pitching against global warming. His throws look a lot faster than Min's. He strikes Esther out with ease. Out! Liz is keeping score with a pencil and paper. She dutifully marks the strikeout with a K. Like, why isn't a strikeout an S or like S-O? Like, why K? K is for killed! Like, that can't be it. It's because S is already used for sacrifice. The K from the last letter of struck. That's a lame reason. Yeah, Min totally needs to chill out. Like, it is like, ugh. You know, I don't know. See, I bet Sal knows those people, because Sal was in the Navy and I was in the Army. And you know those people that you're in the military with who, like, need to chill out. I was like, what? I don't know what you're trying to prove, but this is not the way to prove it. Like, you need to, like, sit down, like, relax. Nobody's going to think you're more manly because you threw your back out. You know what I mean? That's all that I'm saying. Ugh. Agreed. I like Min's reason better. Sakura is up to bat now. She whiffs the first pitch, but pops the second one up. I got it! Oh my god. Sal, I had one like that and his name was Thumper. Like, why do they always have these weird nicknames as well? Ugh. Nothing is manlier than being in traction for a month. Manly. Oh gosh, and it was just like so tiresome after a while. You know what I mean? Like, it was so, like, yeah, so one of the big one at when I was in Korea, his name was Thumper, and I was like, oh, come on. Ooh, Sal, I am so sorry. That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry that your CO was that person, because I will tell you, in my experience, if you get an officer who's in that space, they're the worst, because officers already feel like they're not manly enough because they're officers and not enlisted. So then they want to try to prove they're, like, strong by making you do lots of push-ups, but that's not even their job. Like, they're not a sergeant. They need to get out of there. Whatever. It's the worst. I just, like, hernia. I got hernias. I'm so macho. Hernia's the most macho. The most macho. He chases the ball into foul territory and dives for it. Out! This situation sucks. Even if we were even able to get to first base, we could steal or do some weird shit, but nope. Like, actually, I did some research on that. In most cases, attempting to steal has, like, a much higher chance of having a negative result than a positive one. Since, like, most of us aren't that confident in our stealing skills, it would be better for us to not try it. What the hell are you saying? Stealing is important! Moving is a breeze. I just tell my brother I can't pick something up, and he has to prove he can do it. I told my dad started doing it too. Levi, that's how you use toxic masculinity to your benefit. And you're like, yeah, if you were really manly, you could just pick up that entire box. And then you never have to move the books. That is a brilliant strategy, and maybe it will teach your brother something to, like, ask for help and have, like, 2-person carry. That's all. No, it objectively has little value and is often actually detrimental. Exactly. Make it work for you. For steal attempts not to be detrimental, you have to succeed around 70% of the time, and that's the point where you break even. The exact number depends on the situation, but it's always around that range. For instance, for a runner on first with no outs, getting caught stealing will lose a team 2/3 of a run on average, and a successful steal gains 1/3 of a run. So for every 3 steal attempts, you need to convert at least 2, or the only thing you're stealing is runs from your team. Do you succeed that often? If not, you're actually hurting the team's chances. Min looks like she understood none of that. Shut the hell up, you lamppost! Shut your hell up. Lamppost? You can't reduce things down to numbers. Yes I can. She uses a stick to scratch a formula into the dirt. SBP equals SB, open parens, SB plus CS, close parens, times 100%. Min quickly stomps out the formula. The evil is defeated. Those equations are just a bunch of word games. They're not real. Look, this isn't even a matter of opinion. Like, I'm right. Numbers don't lie. There are things you can't see. Like what? Your feelings? The power of friendship? Does it not occur to you that perhaps your enemies have those things too? They're on both sides of the equation, so they cancel each other out. That doesn't work in this apartment, in part because I'm the only male, and also in part because the other people in this apartment have terrible upper body strength. Sal, you could try. You could be like, if you were a real woman, you'd lift that box. Show us how big your ovaries are. Lift the box. It probably won't work. Won't work. Dang. But, you know what's awesome? Dollies. You know, you just slip it on the box, dolly, move. Oh. I used to move myself all the time. Like, I used to do all of my moving by myself and not get help. And a dolly was like, don't ask me to show her your... Yeah, because what if she said sure, and then she just, like, was some kind of, like, could reach into her body, pull out ovaries, and go, wah! Booga booga! And then put them back in. Like, I feel like that would be some Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure kind of business. Large ovaries are a sign of overwhelming strength. It is known. It is known. The bigger the ovaries, the stronger the woman. I don't even know. When I was in the army, my female soldier friends would joke about having big oves all the time. Like, girl pair of oves, have a big oves. It was, hey, people in the army make funny jokes all the time. I'm just telling you, army women would joke about their ovaries. Sorry, Shavai. I was just like, booga booga. You know how people just do funny things in different contexts? I feel like, that's all. Oh my god, this is baseball, not rocket science. But this isn't rocket science. This isn't rocket science. This is basic algebra. Bro, give it up. Noelle hates being wrong. Actually, I wouldn't know. I'm not familiar with this sensation. Liz comes up and taps Akarsha on the shoulder. Hey, you're up to bat now. Akarsha lets out a prolonged croaking sound that lasts for 60 seconds. I could croak for 30 seconds. Huh? Uh, what's that Betty White line? Balls are weak and sensitive, grow vagina instead, those can cake a pounding. That's good. All I could think of is the Battle League Eye Monster thing now, but with ovaries now. Oh yeah, Beetlejuice Eye Monster with ovaries. Nice. 310, Sarge, where you actually sung nice, but you sing nicer. But it was a croak. I was trying to go for the croak. Oh. I'm going to work on my croaking skills. We're down 2 out, so I better not screw this up. Akarsha picks a bat and heads to the plate. Ooh. Hey, Dema. Will you come in and we get, like, the exciting music? Do we intimidate the enemy with not an enema? Do we intimidate the enemy with an impressive entrance? Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Thank you for the host, Dema. It is much appreciated. We intimidate the enemy. Do it. Make that water and you're but afraid. Or do we use psychological warfare? Well, I suppose we have to intimidate the enema. I suppose that's what we have to do. Akarsha slowly does a Tai Chi pose while maintaining eye contact with Junseo. This is the form. Grasp the bird's tail. Akarsha lies on her back and tries to jump onto her feet without using her hands. There's not enough momentum. She just flops back down. Wait for it. I got this. She tries it again. This time she managed to land on the balls of her feet, but doesn't have muscle to pull herself up. Defeated, she lands back on her butt. Akarsha, cut it out. Junseo doesn't look intimidated at all. He winds up and throws the ball. Akarsha isn't experienced enough to distinguish balls from strikes, so she randomly decides whether or not to swing. Unsurprisingly, she racks up 3 strikes in an instant. No! My special technique! Just the tip. How about you practice more instead of using your special technique? It's time to switch sides now. I got 2 tips today. 3. It was really amazing, and I got to sing. Ginger Rogers, so that's good. The batter hits the ball towards Akarsha again. Akarsha fumbles the ball, allowing the runner to safely reach the bag. Thanks for screwing up. I didn't screw up. That was on purpose. The truth is, I'm a double agent. Like, just admit you messed up already. The killer whales have 1 out and a runner on first. The runner takes off as Junseo bunts the ball. It rolls slowly all the way... Sal, thank you for the cheers. In honor of those cheers, I will sing for you. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Ewe up, get up, way out, lay up, way up, wait, exte, it, ute, it, ge, way on leo. Earway and hey, the anime. E the ice skates are ani say. Old man the 80 ash and pray, urye uthre uvye of undes way on rail. Ewe up and ewe ad lay on lay of wed bray on lay ute day. And when we say, ooh, and when we say, either and lay or lay, ewe, ukle, at the I gay, I ray, and the IA. Oh! The keyboard messed up. No! Sing the song for people. Like, I'm telling you, the thing is, and she does this thing rhythmically, because, like, she's just pretty amazing. When she does the Old Man Depression, you're through, you've done us wrong, which is Old Man Day Depression, Old Man Day, Eschen Pray, Urye Uthre Uvie Ande Esweang Reo. Right? She does this cool thing melodically where she sort of pops up the note through Uthre. So it's Uye Uthre of De Andre Songreo. And it's just like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, she's so good at singing Pig Latin. fixed with a reset. You know, I'm probably going to just have to, like, when the new 4.3 comes out, I'll just redo the whole thing and see if I can get it going. But it's not going on tips. Ooh. All right. Oh. It rolls slowly all the way down the left foul line. Dia follows it closely, hovering it like a hawk. What's she doing? If Dia can grab it when it's on the left side of the line, it'll count as a foul. You can't run on foul balls, so the runner will have to return to first. The ball is still rolling almost exactly down the line. Akarsha runs ahead of the ball and drags her foot into the dirt to make a path curving to the right. Hey! The ball hits the path and rolls foul. Dia quickly grabs it. I'm a triple agent! Anyone want a discount code for Moonlighter for this War of Mine or Galactic Civilizations 3? Are they Mac compatible? That's the question. I'm sorry about your keyboard. Your keyboard was like doing weird things. And I can't even say what it was. Are they Mac compatible? You just can't change allegiances to match whether or not you messed up. Min throws the next pitch for a strike. Nice work. Time to switch sides again. That was fast. That's good. It means Min's knuckleball is working. We should give it a special name. Like Knuckles. I'm not calling it a damn Sonic character. It can be butterfly related since they flutter. Butterfly thingy. Oh, I'm getting new glasses, by the way, everybody. I went to the eye doctor today, and I'm getting new glasses. You will see them when they come in. They're like... You know, I went to the glasses people, and I was like, I've got a blue beard. I want to have crazy glasses. Give me something exciting. And they recommended some exciting frames, and now I have some exciting bands. The Mint Ball. The Minute Ball. Moonlighter. So I want you to know, I've got exciting glasses coming. You'll see them probably next stream. You'll probably not see them on Saturday, but the Saturday after? Butterfly from Hell's Anus. Mini K. The anus part wasn't necessary? Noelle, you're up to bat. Akarsha cat calls Noelle as she walks up to the plate. Woo! It's Noelle! Yowie, mama! Like, shut up! How mean. A swing and a miss. I wonder if Noelle enjoys this. She's having fun. She's scowling as she swings the bat. That's just her personality. If she disliked it, she would have quit by now. Noelle strikes out. Dia, you're next. The catcher gets up and stands far off to the side, away from Dia. June throws it into his mitt. It's an intentional walk. I hate intentional walks. Right off the bat, they haven't even seen her hit yet. They're scared of her. Hayden knows how strong she is from when we were little. They probably figure it's fine to let her have first since no one else on the team can get a hit. That's smart. It'll be hard for us to score without her. Once they've thrown 4 balls, Dia throws the bat to the side and trots to first. It looks like he made the right call because after Dia's walk, the team accumulates 2 more outs in an instant. Dia is stranded there until they switch sides. Oh. What's going to happen in the game? Neither team managed to score for the next few innings. Dia is still getting walked at each at bat, and the others aren't skilled enough to reliably hit the enemy's pitches. A few people managed to get hits off of Min's knuckleball by chance, but no one's made it home yet. By the 7th inning, though, some of Min's luck starts to run out. Min's next pitch comes in high and inside, but instead of dropping, it soars up into the air. Dia has to jump to catch it. That's the 4th ball. The batter throws his bat aside and jogs to first base. The bases are loaded with no outs. Like, this is terrible. They're probably going to score at least 1 goal. Did you just say goal? The next batter is a buff-looking fellow. He smashes the pitch straight into right field where Noelle is. No, that's the worst possible person he could have hit it to. It's so far out that the ball is like a speck in the clouds. Noelle is apprehensively backing up with her glove out, squinting up at the sky. She plants her feet firmly shoulder-widths apart, reaches up, and claps her free hand decisively over the glove. She caught it? She caught it. How is that possible? Oh, hey! You sent me the coupon? Oh, baseball, wonderful way to kill a few hours getting nothing done and having zero fun. I like baseball? Well, that's complicated. Trigonometry, bitches! I like going to the baseball field when it's a nice field that's close, and having a malted ice cream and having a hot dog. I call it the Willie Mays Field. That's not its name, but it's the field that the Giants play in San Francisco. It's such a nice field, and so that was always very fun. The fist fights in the stands when the Dodgers played the Giants were less fun because I was like, stop being drunk and punching each other. I want to watch the game. But you know. The runners all skid and scrambled to reverse direction. They all need to tag up on their former bases now or they're out. No one thought she would catch it. Here's a chance. Noelle throws to Liz at second base. There's a loud slap noise as Liz covers her glove in her hand, preventing the ball from bouncing out. She easily tags the bag before Hayden can return to it. That's 2 outs, just one more. Liz rears up and throws to Akarsha, who's manning first base. What the hell? There's nothing in Liz's hand. She's throwing nothing at Akarsha. Weird, maybe you know what I should do with all these Red Sox tickets. You know, I've never seen a Red Sox game. Red Sox are American League, right? Why do you have Red Sox tickets, Sal? Akarsha pretends to catch it in her glove and tags first base before Jun reaches it. Out! The runners are dejectedly returning to their defensive positions. A triple play? Jun is looking at Akarsha suspiciously. Oh, you're joking at me. I mean, look, I suppose I should go see a Red Sox game. I feel like I should probably do that. I mean, I live here now, right? I should do that. Wait a minute. She's not holding anything. He saw. What? Where's the ball then? Heck if I know. How do you guys not know? I got it. Krista plucks the missing ball from the grass in right field, where it's been this entire time. Noelle didn't even catch it in the first place. I knew it! So we're not out after all? No, you're all still out. The rulebook states that if a runner abandons his effort to run to the bases, he's out. Like, you all clearly gave up. So it's like still a triple play. Ah, you son of a bitch! Hey! That was actually a compliment, I think. It was a compliment. Like, this feels kind of like an asshole move, though. On what planet do you guys live where Noelle isn't an asshole? Is it okay to treat them like that? Isn't it cheating? It's not cheating. You guys deserve a frickin' Academy Award for that performance just now. Especially Noelle. Good job. Shut up. Like, don't praise me like I'm a little kid. Are you crying? I'm not crying. By the way, when you act like the ball is somewhere it's not, that's called a deke, short for decoy. Deke is an important part of infield play, like a feint. They're rarely as elaborate as a three-way deke we just pulled off, but it's the same idea. We the Deke Squad! Get it? Oh my god, it's like Dick Squad, but Deke. Or Dyke. Deke Squad. Deke Squad. Deke Squad! Deke Squad! I bet the teachers always separate you two in class. You bring out the worst in each other. Facepalm! It's Akarsha's turn to bat again. There are already 2 outs and no one on base. The game is still tied 0-0. Suddenly, Jun cries out from the mound. Wait, time out! My contact hurts! Everyone pauses. What's wrong with it? I think I got dust under the lens. Ooh. By the way, I did not get contact lenses today. I did not order any because every time I go to the optometrist and order contact lenses, what happens is I get 2 boxes of contact lenses and then I never wear them because it involves touching your eye. Well, I can put them in, I can put contact lenses in because you just get close enough and the contact lens goes whoop. But then you have to get them out, and to get them out, you have to like scoop at your eye, and that is not a thing that it makes me very upsetting. Oh, terrible online trainings are the worst. Face screwed up in pain, he takes out what appears to be a tiny plunger. What is that? It's for taking out contact lens. Oh, I didn't know they have those. Yeah, contacts and everything to do with your eye is no touchy. No. You're going to play without it on? You can't pitch like that. Hayden, didn't you say you wanted to try pitching? Right now, I've literally never pitched a ball in my life. Yep, see, I'm with you all. No eye touches. No eye touches. I feel like it's fine to like you touch my heart, you know, unless you actually mean literally that you like whoop, like that's no good. But like, don't touch the eye. Don't like. When I say I'm touched, I never mean the eye. I used to sort of be able to do contacts, but then I got where it was dusty. After that, I couldn't use them even when I got back to a human client. Oh, yeah, I'm just not. I don't. No. Glasses are better. You look cooler, less risk of infecting an eyeball. I stick fire in my mouth. I wonder if I'd have... You know, see, the thing is, I think I'd be okay with sticking fire in my mouth. I just don't want to touch my eye. Like, there are a lot of things I'm okay with, but I just feel like contacts are not my thing. I just don't... I've never had an infection, because I also take them out. Like, I'm not one of those people that, like, sleep in their contact lenses. That is not my life. Yeah, no, Dusty. Why not? There's a first time for everything. Junseo takes out the offending contact. He's now effectively blind in one eye. Oh, you got laser surgery. I'm afraid of laser surgery. Oh, I mean, I hear that laser surgery is good nowadays, but, like, I heard it involves them getting a scalpel to your eye, and you have to be awake the entire time. I don't want to be awake and looking at them scalpeling my eye. That is not, I am pretty good with a lot of things. I'm going to tell you all something. I am good with many things in life. The one thing that is like my thing is I don't like eyeballs and knives and eyeballs and scalpels and like I'm not into eyeball damage. PRK is laser surgery without making a flap. Oh, old school scalpel eye surgery. No. Sorry. Yeah. It's more durable than LASIK, but the recovery is longer. Huh. Well, they push down so hard around it that your sight basically goes white or something. Oh, does it really? Sticking a fire in your mouth invokes a weird fear reflex. Huh. I wonder what I'd feel about it. You know, Jer, did you ever do sword swallowing? Okay, here goes nothing. Akarsha is going to act weak so that he goes easy on you. Akarsha takes one step forward and collapses dramatically across the plate. My ankle! Everyone is so used to her antibody now that no one reacts. Oh, I feel like that's so interesting. Akarsha, stop screwing around and get up. Akarsha clutches her heart and gasps for breath. That's so mean! That shock put me in cardiac arrest! Crit Witch, LASIK is the result of testing of different ways to make PRK recovery shorter. He also started out as a fire. What does PRK stand for? Let me guess. It stands for Purple Rotkohl Kraut. Kartoffel. Oh, no. Pepper PRK. People's Republic of Korea. That's what it stands for. World Cup quality acting. It just occurred to me because I hate nail clippers because bending backwards nail, they don't cut so much as shear. Oh, photorefractive keratectomy. So not People's Republic of Korea. Okay, all right. But it's actually People's Republic of North Korea. So my wife freaks out when I clean under my nails with a knife too. Pulse reflex strikeout. I like it. I actually don't mind nail clippers. I just have to make sure that they're sharp. Akarsha! Akarsha winces and puts a hand on her stomach. My appendix burst from the pressure. Fine, die then. Hayden pitches the ball. Akarsha gets up just in time to take a wild swing at it. I somehow hit it. The PRK, they just zap right through your entire eye meat. That doesn't sound exciting. I mean, trimming, very sharp knife just glides through. Yeah, I just use sharp nail clippers. And I just bend them right. Through sheer luck. See, the thing is, when I do nail clippers, I'm very specific about how I do it. I clip one edge so it doesn't bend or anything, then the other edge, and then the middle, so that I don't have to worry about, like, weirdnesses. So I do a very sort of specific trimming mean so that I don't have to worry about bending. Yeah, I mean is not a phrase. Not a phrase. Evie is too powerful. Evie is just amazing, right? She's just like, wow, a knife. But I feel like if I do it this way, I do like a curve. So like the clippers, but in a curve. And I always use like the little whoop, right? The little curved one, so that I can get a nice curve. It's okay. Through sheer luck, it's heading towards June, who's squinting up at it with his good eye. I got it! The ball hits him in the face. Akarsha makes his second base in the confusion. Nice batting! Finally, for the first time this entire game, someone's on already on base when Dia is up. Even though Hayden is just walking Dia, he looks really scared to be pitching against her. He throws the next pitch. Everyone watches the ball soars almost straight up into the sky in a high arc. It drops back down about halfway to the plate. He did a Noel! Boy Scouts, I got insane about knife sharpening, then spent 10 summers teaching it. I don't know if I should be distressed by that. Thinking of all these little scouts with knives. Like, that's some, like, Lord of the Flies business right there. For Grinny. I mean, Sal will be fine as long as he doesn't get scared by anyone else freaking out. Probably the same with Evie. Oh, that's true. It's not hard. It's a skill. A murder skill. Don't name errors after me. Hayden, what are you doing? Shut up, it slipped out of my hand. Hayden picks up the ball and tries again. He accidentally throws it straight at Dia's head. Sharp knives are safer than dull knives. Hey, a sharp knife is much safer. Everyone says sharp knives are safer than dull knives. No worry about them doing all that with the dull, crappy BSNF. That's terrifying. Ugh. High five. No, I'm just saying that, like, having a group of, like, scouts with knives, sharp or dull, that might be the distressing part, because I read The Lord of the Flies. They will stab people. Hey, Aneo, how are you doing? We're in the baseball right now. High five. Ooh. That is an awesome high five, Jer. I love that. Dia ducks. Sorry. What the fuck is your problem? How dare you? Like, Dia could have been killed. Spacing and the fear of Evie will do it. All good. Min and Noelle have stormed to the mound and are now bashing Hayden together. I'm calling the police. Pretty good. So excited today's... Oh, my... No, oh, Neo. I am with you. I'm excited to find out what happens on Critical Role tonight. Which, by the way, I will be hosting if you want to hang out and chat in my chat room with me. Oh, yeah, my citizenship in the U.S. class was 40 kids at 4 giant picnic tables playing with knives. Constant stress. Yeah. Axe and hatchet training. Oh, those... That's like massive high fives? I burned those. I'm calling the police. What? No one got hurt. Like, that doesn't matter. Like, that was criminal negligence. I will personally make sure your entire life is ruined. Like, he should be executed. Executed? Hey, get back on the bench. What? Oh, it's a spider. Oh. I get it. I will... Hey, Dimma, we were talking about spiders. Noel, put the phone down. No one's getting arrested. Ooh, pizza guy. Nice. Min, where did you get more knives? I worry about this. Dia steps back up to the plate as Min and Noel are dragged back to the bench. They're both glowering in the corner, darkly muttering to one another. Like, there is, like, no justice in the world. Both of you, knock it off. Hayden winds up and throws the ball. It's not far enough outside. Dia lunged out at it and made contact. She got a hit off the intentional walk attempt. She hammers it straight into right field, right at Junseo again. I got this! I got this! I was never a Boy Scout, but my father did teach me how to knife and sword fight. I want to have a really great story about how, like, I was never a scout, but I grew up in the jungles on Mars, and machetes with aliens, but it's not good. Also, I like pizza. Toad and chips are little cards that kids get, basically saying they won't be done with a knife. Usually if they fuck up, you cut off a corner. Lose them all and you get to redo the training. I, working in Scoutcraft, had ready access to a fire, so I just threw their entire cards in the fire for being dumb. No one gets 4 chances to bleed. I just ordered burgers to be delivered. Oh, you know, I have to tell you, because my day's been particularly long, because I started off, it was like a long day where I was out of the house all day, and I got in just in time to set up stream. So I haven't had time to make dinner, and I don't have dinner, but I'm going after, and I haven't eaten in a while, but after stream, I will have yogurt. No, I'm totally going to eat, Evie. I did have breakfast and lunch though. It's just that I need to eat more, but I'm going to have yogurt and almonds and Grubhub. No. Once we get done with the stream, I'm just going to go and get the food, and it'll be fine. It'll be excellent. I've got stuff in the fridge. I just need to make it. That's all. Anyway, June says, I got this. The ball rolls through his legs. Wah, wah. Dee and Akarsha cross home plate to win the game. Yeah! I can't believe it. We won. You don't have to look so blatantly shocked. Aww. The Niles team is departing. Min and Noel glare at Hayden as he goes into the van they arrived in. But let's not eat, Trooper. Oh, yeah. That's true. I don't know. I mean, I might be tasty. I don't know. I want you all to know I'm going to have new glasses. Oh, Neo, I have a possible plan. The anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway at it takes to take a long way. Oh, Earway and hey, the anime. Ide I skates or ani say. Oh man, the radiation pray. Ooh, three of the young rail. Ewe every dead lay and lay of wed brand lay out today. And when we see the anlay or lay, we'll play I get ray in the IA. Ooh, that was better that time. Oh, thank you for the donation, Evie. I will use that for food. Don't even think I won't. I will use that for food. You don't even know. Ooh. Evie, thank you. I'm going to order food from Grubhub, and it's going to be delicious, and it will get here before Critical Role, and I'm gonna like it. And I know I have been practicing, right? I also I just want you to know that I love it. And I really gotta figure out why the video does not play when it's bits on Game Show. I'll just Google it. I'll work it out. I will get a proper dinner. I will get a proper dinner, and it will be something delicious. Oh, I'm not going to think about it right now, but there's a place. Wait, Evie, is it okay if rather than a proper dinner, I get a proper breakfast? There's a place that sells, like eggs with cheddar cheese and also French toast and potatoes, and that would be so good. I'm just saying. I need to start streaming when Evie's around to send burrito money. Burrito money. I wonder if Marcus got proper shorts. Oh, shorts. Anyone know how to look up a song they heard once? I heard a song heading down to Georgia or New Orleans, but every search pops up a song from Kid Rock or Billy Joel. Songs from the 50s. All right, let me think about it. Oh! Earway and hey, the anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway ake way exte it ute it gewe long way oh. Earway and hey, the anime. Ide I skays or ani say. Old man the 80 ash and pray uye utre uve unde a sway wrong rayo. Iwe every eat red lay and lay of wed brand lay ute day. And way say either and lay or lay iwe ukle at the eye gay I ray in the eye. Oh, better. And also MFX shirt. Yes, I just got a DM from Vorak, and it was so nice just chatting a little bit about the old Corp Wars. It was really nice, and I was just feeling a little bit nostalgic about the Corp Wars and all the shenanigans that Seder Krupp got into. Yeah. Oh, we're like, we will never finish the game. Too much Fallout Boy. I don't know, maybe the game is almost over. I hear you can play the game in 3 hours. I don't think that's true. Are you guys still plotting revenge? I'll help. I love drama. Are you still in your period? Maybe you can touch him with your cursed period blood hand again. I know. I've did to that Corp War was so fun. I really enjoyed. I missed the community. I enjoyed like. I feel like there's got to be a really cool way to get something like that back. And so I want to think about it. I think we should all ponder it and see if we come up with good ideas. Or, ooh, wait, give me a moment. Okay, I just had to make a note about something I want to not forget. Evo lives. I just had a thought. Guys, gang, guys, gals, non-binary pals, things are moving. Things we should. I know, or just sinless for life. Sinless. Yes. We've got no area code. We're sinless for life. Too late, man. The blood's brown now. They might think it's mud. There's 9 of us, though, so there's probably like 2.25 other girls on their periods. What if we got all of them to run at the boys' team from different directions? That'd be like a nightmare. The thing is, it was super hard on Lauren and doesn't work. Tips part for Anna. Shared apartment. No, see, here's what I'm thinking, Crit Witch, is that I bet there would be a way. I'm wondering if there's a way to do it that does not involve it having to integrate with a show in that way, right? Because there was a time when we did the Corp Wars that didn't have anything that was not necessarily interfacing with the show in that way. And so I'm just wondering if there's a way to do something like that involves a community game that's cool and interesting, that doesn't involve directly impacting a stream show. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. Yeah. I mean, I would just like don't have it impact the game, because that was the part that was kind of weird. So like try to find a different way to do it. And the thing is, look, there are games out there, and I feel like there might not like this though. And I bet there's some way to do it. Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying, Crit Witch. What I want to do is when I get off of the stream and order food, I'm going to DM Anna and bring it up as an idea for Geek Space, that maybe there's some kind of cool Geek Space game that could happen. You know, that could be like a cool thing that for the Geek Space. I don't know what it would be, but I'm just going to throw it out there because maybe it'd be something that would help fundraise for Geek Space, and I would be super excited if that would be a thing, and we could do a thing. Just pondering it. Like, I doubt anyone but you would, like, agree to that plan. Honestly, the guys would probably freak out even if you just threw a clean pad at them. Oh my gosh! You're right. Thanks for the idea. A 2020 cyberpunk corporate dystopia, nobody would find that believable. Wah, wah. That's the problem. What was speculative fiction has now become fact. Psh. No! No! Don't do this. Like, I refuse to be involved in this. This is friendship goals, Frenchmen. If we go down, we all go down together. That's just like a roundabout way of saying you're dragging me down with you. Akarsha pulls a pad from her backpack and rips the wrapper open with a loud crinkle. Like, I don't get why they make this sound so, like, conspicuous. So I was thinking of the possibility of streaming VTM sometime in the future with a Link Sabat game. What if there were a viewer-based Anarch faction? Yeah. So the thing is, I think the corporate wars from Hyper were really cool, and there were things that were not great about it, mostly like the ways in which it impacted the game itself. And I don't think the tips for like dice thing was actually pretty cool because it generated money, but like it warped the game. But I think but what was awesome about the Corp Wars is it really built this really cool community of people who were invested. And I really wonder if there's some kind of a way, and I bet Anna has ideas. I'm just going to bring it up to her. That's all. I mean, I'm sitting here with a nakedly corrupt, greedy POTUS actively and obviously funneling taxpayer dollars into this own pocket, and nope, that's too outlandish. We need VR. Wait, we have it? I mean, corporate overlords? Yeah, that too? Oppressed masses? Love of the relevant stuff? Drones? Bad weather? Political strife? Really all of it? Yeah, but here's the thing. We don't have 80s fashion anymore, Dema, so it's not real. We can't be living in cyberpunk because there's not 80s fashion. So it's okay. Tips for Dice gave us Mega Giga Sharky. That was the only good point. God, too far. No, Dema, like, don't worry about it. It's okay. There are no 80s fashions. People aren't wearing shoulder pads anymore, so it's okay. It's cool. We need to bring back shoulder pads, and then we will be in the cyberpunk dystopia. I mean, everyone has got to go and look like a Patrick Nagel print, and then we'll be in it. I know, right? The only way they could make it more obvious is if they added firecrackers. Chris is power walking over to them. She has developed a sixth sense when it comes to stupid shit is about to go down. Who's opening a pad out here? And neon everything. Neon everything. Shoulder pads. Punk rocker with the safety pin in the ear and like mirror shades. I'm just saying. My mom is still rocking her 80s linebacker pantsuits. Good for her. But I will tell you, I love a good shoulder pad, but sometimes you, like, neon shoulder pad, Sal. That is the way to go. By the way, we're going to do our giveaway for Crazy Machines 3, which is a physics puzzle game. So sometime in the next 5 minutes, just say something, and then you will be relevant and relevant. No, you will be eligible. You will be entered into the one. Neon cars. Neon Trooper. Modern rave scene. Yeah, but I just feel like the modern rave scene doesn't do neon in the same way because it's actually glowing. I'll think about it. Noelle quickly moves about 15 feet away and pretends not to know them. We gotta make this quick. We should soak it with something to make it more unknown. I have Gatorade. What flavor? Yellow one. Yellow flavor? Yes! She's not bought it. Well, maybe her suit is her good look. Her good looks charm. Ravers are the cyberpunk dystopia we've been waiting for. Yeah. Cybergoth is the closest I think we have to cyberpunk. Probably true. Probably true. I just feel like we need, you know... And I will say this about cyberpunk. There are no flying cars in cyberpunk most of the time, so I feel like we can make it there. I hate that I know you like well enough to discern that you want it to look like pee. Pee girl. Akarsha pours a splash of the Gatorade on it. I feel like I'm doing one of those absorbency demonstrations in commercials. She's a lawyer, she has a bunch of suits, and I've never seen her replace one. Mm-hmm. And Fist for the Rich and Larry Page. Or our liquid is the wrong color though, it's always blue. Those cowards, they should use red like blood. Akarsha holds up their finished creation. I'm gonna throw it now. Should I? No. Do it. Akarsha flings the pad like a frisbee into the van. It hits Junseo in the shoulder. What is that? Ah! Ooh, Burger's here. Wife is not. Moral dilemmas. Ooh. I know they didn't animate it. It is a dilemma, Sal. It's a dilemma. I've been listening to Gunship a lot. Trust me, that 80s cyberpunk music is alive and, well, full synth and sax. Oh, Vulpes, you are singing my tune, or you are playing on your synthesizer with a sax in the background of my tune. Hey, you want to know one of my favorite 80s sort of new wavy tunes? And it's one of my favorite. It's Intimacy by Lynn Van Heck, which was from this Terminator soundtrack, the original Terminator soundtrack. I love it so much. It's the best. It's the song that the roommate is playing on her Walkman while she's making a sandwich and her boyfriend's being beaten up by the Terminator. And it's the one that goes, intimacy, intimacy, yeah, 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 yeah. And then the woman's like singing like this weird chirpy voice. I love that one. It's so good. I just wanted you to know that I have been searching for that song for years, and I finally found it, and I have it, and it is my life. That's all. Jun goes down. Look up Carpenter Brute. Carpenter Brute. Ooh. I'm also going to just copy this link so that I can put it in this browser so that I can look at it after the stream is over, because I feel like that's going to be really exciting. I just heard, by the way, a great synth drum pad. Also, if I'm not in chat by the time it happens, I demand someone here in the Foxhole tweet Molly's new character concept. I will do that. Oh, you think so? Oh. Do you think that Taliesin won't be there for game tonight? Ooh. I'm gonna think about this. Screams fill the van as though a grenade was thrown in. The team desperately scatters away from the deadly object. Someone is climbing out of the window. Ha 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 ha. What did you brats do this time? Run! Get back here. Yeah! They're troublemakers. Matt's interesting to the character when it's right for the story. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Oh, Dia's house. Hey, I'm here! Hello? Dia? Homie? Dia's examining something on a tree branch. Yaoi Kurashiki made a cocoon. She points to the chrysalis. And maybe Taliesin needs, like, a day off to process, maybe. Oh, that's right, there is a second guest tonight. I'm just copying this link location as we speak because I want to have more exciting things. Also, y'all should just totally put these in the Discord as well. Discord. Oh, that's another interesting point, Sal. That is interesting. She points to the chrysalis. He's soup now. Inside. Pay attention to the next little bit. I did. Okay. The butterfly soup. Isn't it crazy? Their whole body liquefies and has to rebuild itself. That's creepy. Imagine if growing up was that bad for us. It must be a complicated process. Peter! We're learning about butterfly soup. Always worry something will go wrong in there and they won't ever wake up. What if someone shakes it really hard? It'll stir the soup. Nah, man, they're pretty resilient. Did you know its memory survives that? Butterfly pizza soup. If you teach a caterpillar something, like to fear a certain smell or whatever, after it comes out of its cocoon, as a butterfly, it'll still remember. Even though the outside's different, it's still the same caterpillar on the inside from beginning to end. Will you remember me? See, Evie, remember when Jer was like, did anybody get like a trans vibe off of Min? Like, here's a space for like a trans metaphor right there in the butterfly. Just noting it. Sure, as much as an eating machine can. Believe in Yaoi Kurashiki. walking. Akarsha. Yeah? I need to tell you something. Noelle wouldn't understand. Les... Bean... I like a girl. Oh, nice. You're not surprised? I mean, I can tell. She's coming out right now. Well, she's doing her coming out to her friends. I'm bi. Huh? It's not a secret. I literally hit on girls in front of you. I've literally hit on you. You... What? But those were all jokes. I thought you were kidding. The kinds of jokes you decide to tell are indicative of your character. I tell gay jokes because I am a gay joke. Also, you should tell Min. She likes you back. I'll help you. Don't tell Min. Do not date Min. Dia, don't do it. This game, they're just gonna date. Just... Oh. Min. 2nd grade. So I feel like this is going to be... Hold on, wait. Akarsha is totally amazing. I agree. So I want to put in our content disclaimer, because so far we've seen the home life of every single person in the game, except for Min. And yes. And we know from our content disclaimer that there's brief written depictions of parental, emotional, plus physical abuse, but no visuals and ableist slurs. So I got you, Levi. And so I imagine, unless we were thinking of Noelle's mom as being emotionally abusive, I feel like we're probably going to get some sort of emotional, physical abuse in Min's backstory as a sort of like a way to make us understand why she's so violent, is what I'm imagining they're going to do. Like, she's violent because she has a violent home, and that's why she stabs people outside of the home. I imagine they're going to go for that. Maybe I'm wrong, but forewarning as a non-spoiled person. Also, guess what? We're going to find out who our winner is for the game Crazy Machines 3. Crazy Machines 3, which is a puzzle physics game, which I would like to give to one of you. And I'm going to find out who the winner is. Who is the winner? Winner, winner, chicken dinner! Levi? Hey, Levi! Guess what? Levi. Hey, Levi. Levi. Oh. That's true. You did at the end of June. If you like, I will... technically, it's true. So I will leave it to you. If you would like to defer, I will allow you to defer, and I will choose a new one. I will redraw. Because consent. Winner, winner, chicken dinner? Aneo, guess what? Aneo, you have a PC, right? You live in the world of computers. You live in the world of computers. Aneo! I would like to give you a game now. And I'm going to go here. And yeah, I think you won one, but you won one a long time ago. Like, you won one months ago. Months ago. It was ages ago. And so you get a new one. And I'm going to whisper you the code. Yeah, you like a long time ago. So, boom. The whisper, the eagle has landed. Yeah, and like maybe one day somebody who hasn't won one will win one, and we get more. We'll get more ones. This is the 19th, right? It's 19th of July. I don't know why I do this, but I keep a record of everybody who's won one, and I don't know why I do this, and all the games I've done, and the dates. I'm just here, you know what? I'm keeping all these records, and I don't know why. Sometimes I do that, and I think they're probably completely pointless, but, you know, I do them anyway, because why not? Congratulations, Neo. I'm excited. I'm also excited to find out about the things that you got, the Pathfinder things that you got. Thank you, Levi. Like, I just feel like I also keep a record. I have an Excel spreadsheet with every time I've streamed and what I streamed and the date. So I know my stream record. So, oh, I can tell you. Dema. I also keep a track of whether or not I'm losing money on the monthly bundle, and I have never lost money on the Humble monthly bundle, as it turns out. You know what, Dema? You have never won one yet. You're going to get one. You're going to get one. Dema, you haven't won one yet. I am checking. My records go back to June of last year. So it's been almost a year now that I've been doing giveaways. Hey, that's cool. It's been a little over a year now. I'm excited about that. That's cool. I feel good about a whole year. Oh, you don't need one. You know what, Dema? You might have won one and then turned it down. Because I only put down the people who actually got the code. So maybe you demurred. It is possible. It's possible. All right, I'm worried about this, everybody. Min, are you ready to go? Heck no. I still gotta do my hair. Slowpoke. Yeah, I totally see it happening. Oh, Trooper, look in Show and Tell on Lauren's Discard. There are pictures of my classroom. It used to be the art storage closet. Your classroom used to be a closet? I will look. I don't have Discord up right now because I try to keep everything down, but I'll look once the stream is over. Hey, I want to ask you all a question. I need your advice. You know, advice. So, you know how I dyed my beard and mustache blue 3 weeks ago, or so. I loved that. I thought that was the coolest thing. It's still blue, but you probably can't see it. Maybe you can. I don't know if you can tell from the lighting, but like it's growing out, right? Like I've got black roots coming in, which is fine because I feel like black roots on blue looks good. It might look weird if I were blonde, but like I feel like it works. But my question to you all is, thank you, Dema. So the thing is, when it starts growing out enough that like it's no longer giving me that full-on blue look, should I re-bleach it and then re-dye it? I should, right? I should go back to that hair salon and get it re-bleached and re-dyed just to have more blue in my life, right? Hey, there are more Crazy Machines 3. Oh, so you don't know yet what you have. Exciting. I've got a lot of things. I don't think I have everything. I have a list of what I do have. So I feel like I should. Yes, +1 for blue. Okay. Because there's something about it that I just think is really cool. And I think that I should, when it grows out to the point where it no longer gives me that full effect, I think I should get it re-bleached and re-dyed. Yes, the Pathfinder card game is so fun. I'm going in to get crazy purple and pink hair on Saturday. Miss Evie's getting a star thing on her shaved sides and Galaxy Mohawk. I say go nuts. Dye your beard the trans colors. Beard. But I just like the blue. It's so nice. I feel like going pink, blue, purple would be super difficult. I feel like it'd be thank you, Sal. I think it'd be a huge hassle. I think it'd be like a hassle to dye it, a hassle to maintain it. Thank you. I think I want to keep going with it. And I think I'm going to just so the class decks are super useful if you are playing Pathfinder Adventures League or whatever it's called. Or like they're cool things about it. All right. Not my fault. Do you have any idea how long this takes to dry? Oh, come on. It's like 5 minutes. But it builds up. Combined over my lifetime, it adds up to infinity. Oh, hey, we're getting an auto host from Esteni. Thank you for the auto host, Esteni. Thank you. The older I get, the closer my beard starts looking like the ace flag. And you're like, wah, wah. Well, that could be fun. If you had a hella long beard, I could see multicolor. Not really, but yeah, your beard is too short for that. Yeah, I think it would be a real hassle to maintain it with the shortness, but I like its length, and when it gets too long, I gotta trim it back down again, and I feel like I will lose blue. Because I'm really grooving on the blue right now, folks. So one day, I just decided that I wanted a handlebar mustache, and I was gonna grow one, and so then I did, and then I've had it ever since. Like, I've had this handlebar mustache for a really long time, and I haven't gotten rid of it. I mean, you know, I trim it, you know what I mean. But I haven't changed the style because I just like it, and now it's just part of my life. And I wonder if that's just what's going to happen with my blue beard. That I've just decided that I like it, and I'm just going to do it. And here's the thing I want to tell you about the blue beard, and maybe y'all will know this. All of those of y'all who read comic books back in the day, I don't think they do this anymore. I doubt they do. I don't know. Maybe they do. Someone should tell me. You remember how when you'd read Superman comic books or comic books where the main character had black hair, they would put blue on as the highlight, right? So it was like the black ink, but then they would color blue over it. And so for me, I always sort of I always think about black hair with blue on it. So there's something I think very fitting about this blue and my hair color together. Just, ooh, you had a Fu Manchu. Nice. Oh, they still do that. See, so there's a way in which anime black hair. Yeah. Too patchy. Sad. If you don't know the answer, just admit it. I read something interesting in the news this morning. Wait, what? I thought you have to do that thing where you can't read. Dystopia. I thought you have that thing where you can't read. Dystopia. Dyslexia. And I can read it, it just takes me longer. So, what's the thing you read? What percent of America do you think is Asian American? Yes, I have the full beard mustache because I'm too lazy to want a shave trim all the time. I understand it. When I'm lazy, my goatee and sideburns starts turning into a beard, and then I need to 100%. But we know it can't be 100% because Hayden's not Asian American, so we'll go with 80. Maybe like 80%? What's the actual answer? Amazing Kid answer. 4%. 4%? I knew it. He can't read. I can read. That's what it really said. Yeah, right. That's impossible. Are you sure you read it correctly? Sometimes you read things wrong. I didn't read it wrong. It said right there, 4%. Then it must have been a misprint. Like they forgot the 0. And they thought the 9 was a 4, so it's really 90%. Oh wait, I know. They forgot to include the Indians. It was including Indians. I know, I saw the Arnold. Why don't you guys believe me? It's really 4%. Because it's not. Hayden, look around you. Do you see any white people? Min gestures at all the other kids on the playground. Indeed, everyone is Asian. You're like an endangered species. But that's just here. The rest of the country isn't like this. Don't you wonder why everyone is white on TV? That's easy, because their parents won't let them become actors. It's too risky. Only white parents are that dumb. Okay, but what about sports? There aren't Asians there either. That's the same thing. Being an athlete is too risky for Asian parents to approve of it. I know, right? The difference can't be that big. I'm going to cut out the newspaper article and show it to you guys. I know. Stop looking at me all concerned like that. I can't believe it. Hayden's gone mad. I'm not mad. Gone mad. Hayden, are you feeling lonely or something? It's okay. We still like you even though you're different. Yeah, every year they show us that video where they go back in time to racism. Doctor, much safer. Racism is over. I give up. Forget it. Skewed sample size, my friends, as well as minorities in population clusters. Yup. The playground structure rattles as a bunch of boys come aboard. Boy. Hey, Hayden, June. I was Hayden in elementary school. Aww. We just saw, like, Little Jer. Want to play baseball? Of course, it's probably too complicated for second... Yes, that's probably too complicated for second graders to understand. Racism is over. Yep, time for a drink. Oh, he looks like he really doesn't want to. Uneasily, he turns to Hayden, who just shrugs. Aren't you both in Little League? Yeah, but... What about me? Little Jer. Can I play? Hey, did I show you that picture of, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, how do I find my camera? Here we go. Oh, I think that's the wrong thing. Wait. Photos. Collections? Hold on, I'm looking for something for you. I want to show you something because I care. Because we're friends, and the internet's fine, right? Hold on, where is it? Maybe I can't find it. I don't even have photographs. No. 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 That's weird. I totally had... Oh, no, here it is. I found it. I found it. And... Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you want to know, I will show you. I went to a music magnet in the middle of a densely populated Hmong community. Oh, interesting. My mom used to like to tell a probably falsified story where, since one of my best friends was black when I was like 5 years old, I was supposedly try really hard to get a bad sunburn so I could look like said friend. Aww, kids can be dumb. All right, hey everybody. This is what I looked like in... I don't know how old I was here. 4th or 5th grade, maybe? Maybe? Something like that? All right, I will show you little me, little trooper. You probably won't be able to see it very well. Wait. Whoop. There's little me with my giant afro in the probably 70s still. Probably. Maybe the 80s. So that was me. I wanted to share with you all because we were on the topic. Thanks. It was a nice fro, right? Because it was that time period where people had fros. Tiny Trooper, it was an epic fro. I always had a super epic fro. I even had an epic fro in the 80s when it was not cool, and people teased me all the time about it. But I had my little afro pick, and I'd pick up my hair, and I'd go around, and I had my fro. So I just wanted to share. Little Trooper, can I play? You? Yeah, why not? There's an uncomfortable silence. The group is nervously exchanging glances amongst themselves. This is clearly the first time a girl has asked to join their ranks. I'm not like other girls. I'm way, way worse. The others look at Min skeptically. What? Are you scared you'll lose to a girl? What? No. Wow, you are scared. You little bitch. Oh, Min. A hush falls over the group. She said the B word. She plays video games too. Oh yeah? Like what? Like Sonic Adventure 2? This instantly wins everyone over. The group has made their way to the field. June, your shirt's so girly. How's it girly? It's Arthur. Everyone is scrutinizing June's shirt now. Wearing Arthur in your shirt looks gay. Gender policing. I'm not gay. Then why are you wearing that shirt? Ha ha. This game captured how boys make friends perfectly. Yeah. Min takes out a box cutter. You play a video game? We're friends. Hey. What's so funny? You want to go? The blade glints in the sunlight as she stabs the air in front of the jeering boys. Frightened, everyone abruptly stops laughing. You can't do that. Says who? You? Fight me. The boy shrinks back on the bench as she nears him. That's what I thought. Min successfully asserted dominance over the leader of the group. She clicks the blade back in and sits down. Did I know what it meant in 2nd grade? That's a good question. I need to figure that out. I don't know if I knew. People certainly said it, but I don't know if I knew. I need to think about that. Thanks. Anytime. It's your Nuna's job to protect you. It's Min's turn at bat now. She swings ferociously at the incoming pitch. Oh, yeah, people were stupid. People were stupid and idiotic. Die! Min hits the ball towards the mound. The pitcher ducks to avoid getting beamed. Min reaches the bag with time to spare. I made it to first. It's June's turn at bat. June bunted it into the dirt. He's sacrificing himself so I can make it to second. Min dashes for second base. She slides feet first into the bag. Kid me in 2nd grade was discussing black holes with my uncle. I was a bit of a nerd. Fair, Demma. Really, I'm not sure I knew anyone that said it for at least a lot of grade school. Yeah, I wonder if things changed. People said it, but I don't... But, people told dirty jokes. I remember people telling dirty jokes in 3rd grade, but I think a lot of us didn't actually know what we were talking about. Like, when I say dirty jokes, I mean sex jokes, but they're like sex jokes that 3rd graders would tell. And they were dumb. So, yeah. They usually consisted of, like, saying bad words in them. So, like, I just feel like dirty jokes from 3rd graders are probably not death by Snoo Snoo. Oh, I haven't seen that in ages. But I feel like I must have known because I feel like people explained it in some way. So I feel like we knew. Ha ha ha! Suddenly everyone's laughing at her. Huh? Min, your skirt. He's pointing down at it. Min's skirt is flipped up so everyone can see her underwear. I hate skirts! They're stupid! What? Don't be silly. You look so cute in them. I don't want to look cute. I want to look cool. She's got a Hello Kitty bow. Oh no, I would talk about black holes and the life cycles of ants and basic mechanics and stuff, but I had no idea what gay meant. For a long time, due to a weird combination of factors, I thought gay was a brain disease that made you a supervillain. Wow. There's a lot of kissy face at my school, though. Kid Sal was so fucking... how about maybe Kid Sal was a kid? When you're in 2nd grade, you're like, what, 7 years old? 7 years old is so small. You're like teeny tiny wee Sal. I feel like we should be kinder to our 2nd-year-old selves. 2nd grade selves. We should be a little bit kinder to ourselves because we were small. Well, we already bought them, so you have to wear them. I always say I don't like them, but you keep buying them anyway. I'd rather die than wear one. Yeah, see, Evie, I don't know if you're still here. Like, I'm just saying, little pings. It's embarrassing. How come I have to when June doesn't? That'd be crazy. June's a boy. Boys don't wear skirts. That's not fair. Then I won't wear skirts either then. Also, Mom, I don't like this shirt anymore. What are you talking about? That's your favorite shirt. Yeah, see, the thing is, at first I was thinking Butch. I was like, oh, all right. Butch with toxic masculinity. But could be possible. Although I would, okay. That's fair, Sal. I feel like it could go either way. I could go either way, trans or butch. I hope not trans man, because there are enough media representations of trans men in lesbian focused media where the trans men are just gross misogynists. So it would be nice if that were not the case. I changed my mind. Why? It's a perfectly good shirt. This is like the angry Min music. I just did all right. I'm not allowed to not like a shirt. Both of you are being ridiculous. You're wearing the clothes we bought you, and that's final. So spoiled. What kind of kids are you? The car glides up the ramp to the freeway. Junseo is mashing the buttons on his Game Boy Advance like his life depends on it. You've been playing that the entire day. It's my turn. Wait, just 5 more minutes. You said that 20 minutes ago. I have to beat this level. Mom, Jun won't let me play on the Game Boy even though he said he would. Why don't you look outside at all the trees? Why'd I have to do that when Jun gets to play Sonic? That's not fair. It is a subgenre of metal. I'd say it's trying to approximate death metal. That's what I would say. I mean, you could always just not wear the shirt. My parents insisted on buying me shorts for a while. I just kept wearing jeans instead. I suppose it's hard when you're in 3rd or 4th grade. You have a lot less autonomy than when you're like a teenager. It's not normal for a girl to like video games that much. I hope they don't go somewhere gross with this. Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you all. I really, really hope that Min is not trans-identified, because I would not like the kinds of implications that would be hanging out if she were. Yeah. Death metal, screamo. Hardcore, right? So genre-wise, could be hardcore, could be death metal. And the thing is, video games were marketed towards girls before the crash in the mid-'80s. They were marketed towards everybody. That's all I'm saying. None of our friends' daughters play games. There must be something wrong with your hormones. We should go see a doctor. I don't need to see a doctor. There's nothing wrong with liking games. Yes, there is. It's not natural for a girl. It's called a Game Boy, not a Game Girl. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Good one. That's not funny. This isn't fair. Yeah. It's just a game. Take it easy. Min wrenches the Game Boy out of Jun's hands. Before he can stop her, she rolls down the window and chucks it as hard as she can onto the freeway. Man. God, I cannot... I cannot get into my LMS to see my rosters. Also, this is bullshit. Min should stab. Stabbing people, and it's not good. Mom! Look what Min did! You did what? Did you get the Game Boy back? We turned around and got it. The screen was busted, though. Once you turned it on, it'd show all this rainbow shit. You couldn't use it at all. No. Why are you so angry all the time? Always breaking stuff. Because people are stupid all the time. Just like calm down. Try not getting angry. Stabbing people is bad, though whoever came up with it's learning should suffer. I need to make some emails and make some appointments to do with we're changing over our online system, because you know how courses have online roster course. You know how when you're in college there's like an online website for your course. When I came here, we used one system, Blackboard, and I had to make my courses. And for me, making those courses takes dozens and dozens of hours. And then a few years in, we switched from Blackboard to this new system called Trunk, and so I had to remake all of my courses, which again took dozens and dozens of hours per course. Like each course probably takes me about, let's see, there are 26 lessons. It probably takes me about 30 hours per class to 30-ish hours to make a web course. Oh, you're going? Oh, I'll see you later, Dema. And yes, Anio, they're doing it again. We have a brand new system that's coming online. They started for the summer, and so now I've got to redo all of my classes again. It's the worst. It's the worst. There is in high school as well. We switched from Infant Campus to It's Learning, and it's so terrible. Yeah, no, it was... Yeah, Blackboard had bugs, then Trunk was not great, and now we're doing Canvas. And the problem is, I think that people don't recognize that it may not take as long for other people, but because I'm in music, for each class session, I have about 6 to 8 pieces of music that they have to listen to. So I have to upload that music to the course website, but because you can't just have them uploaded as files because then people could download them, which would go against copyright, I have to embed all of the music files, and I have to do that myself, and there's no sort of way to do it because they don't think about music people when they put these course website things together. So I've got to embed, like you have to upload to a different site and then embed links so that things can't be downloaded for each class, and it takes forever for each one. And so now I have to redo, and it has taken me years to upload hundreds and hundreds of pieces of music to Canvas, to Trunk, and now I've got to redo the whole thing again, and it is just bad. That's all. I am trying. Try harder. You didn't have to do that, and now neither of you can play it. Exactly. Now it's fair. Like, it's really frustrating. And like, if you're like in an English class, you don't have to, like, you just put in some, you put in some PDFs and you're fine. But I have to do all this music stuff, and it takes forever. Why should he get to be happy when I can't? That's one way to think about it. June returns to the table with their Happy Meals. Thanks. Hayden digs into his box and pulls out his plastic-wrapped toy. Ooh, look what I got. It's a futuristic-looking Hot Wheels car sporting translucent ice blue windows. Whoa! June unwrapped his toy too. His is a monster truck. Whoa! That's not bad either. I guess. I don't really get why these things are popular. Hayden, are you up for trading for yours? Depends. What you got? Min takes her toy out of her Happy Meal. It's a Barbie doll. I don't want this. I'm going to ask for a replacement. Look, I'm concerned about how this story's going to go. I am crossing my fingers that Min is a butch lesbian and not a trans man. This is what I'm hoping for. Look at TV, approach the counter, talk to June, talk to Hayden. We'll look at the TV. Imagine a world where love is illegal. The screen shows a man and woman bumping into each other and making eye contact. Breathtakingly original. The man and woman are passionately making out. Yuck. A forbidden romance like you've never seen before. For some reason, the cast is comprised of brown-haired white people. They look similar enough that they could be siblings. What the heck? Can we look again? See? It's all white people on TV. We've already gone over this. It's because Asian people's parents don't let them become actors. That can't be it. The difference is way too extreme. Min sadly shakes her head at him. Gone mad. I haven't gone mad. Let's go to the counter, shall we? Oh, we'll ask for a different toy. Min approaches the counter. Hey, you! I want a different toy! Sorry, we can't do that. No, I don't mean I'm trying to get a specific one. I want a boy one, but they gave me a girl toy by mistake. I like my lesson bucket. I would never use It's Learning except for stupid rosters and attendance. I just throw all of my files into the course, and I can show specific files for each lesson to specific students. Versus Infinite Campus, where each student needs their own page and files uploaded individually. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Total bullshit for differentiated instruction. That seems really not efficient at all. You know, here's the thing. There are people who study computer science and who study UI and UX, and they study how to do things. And I feel like whenever they hire people to make these computer things for schools, they get randos who are not like... I just feel like our computer science majors could do better jobs. That is all I'm saying. It's always some kind of whatever. But you're such a pretty girl. You don't want Hot Wheels. Yeah, I do. Hand it over or you're getting it. You're a funny little girl. Walk back to seat. Mincio. This is when she cuts her hair. This is when she cuts her hair by herself on her own sum. Yes, we can. They hired contractors for really low wages to design sets. See, this is what I don't understand. Like, we've got some really good people at our university who could do really cool things with computers, and instead, they get, like, some randos. Oh, right. The issues are marketing them to school boards and IT departments, not teachers. Yeah. Mom, what were you thinking? Why did you ruin your hair like that? That's what you get. Yeah, except for the whole, 5-year contract for the system for 10 million. Oh, yeah. It's so funny. People will think that outsourcing is somehow more efficient and better than doing it in-home. And then you outsource and you get crap, and then you're stuck into a contract and you have to stay with crap for a while. That's what you get. And it's not ruined. It's better like this. Lowest bidder. Except they're always still so expensive. Like, sometimes I feel like they're not the lowest bidder. Sometimes I feel like I was like, why did you spend like $8 billion gazillion dollars for like a computer system that does not work? Ugh. I'm just like, Moodle, you fools, it's free. But county hates me. Yeah. Rather, Moodle is super... Well, that's a problem. If it's not user-friendly, then it's going to be a problem, right? And I think that Moodle didn't do what I needed it to do either. What has gotten into you? If you continue like this, no man is ever going to marry you. Who cares? If I have to have long hair to get married, I don't want to get married. I don't ever want kids. Her parents furrow their brows in concern. You have to have at least 2 or 3. I don't think I'd make a good parent. I don't want my kids to end up hating me. You won't be happy if you don't have kids. You'll get it when you grow up. What's there to get? I never want to kiss a guy anyway. They're smelly and have gross skin like Dad. Well, nobody's perfect. Like, for $10 million, let's learn some shit, fellow teachers, and we can split the... Oh, yeah. Yes. By the way, I want to win the lottery. Everybody does. Whatever. You have to have realistic expectations. I know. I am being realistic. I don't want someone who's nothing special. I'm pretty awesome, so I should get someone who's awesome too. That's nice. Prince Charming doesn't exist in real life. I feel like if I were Dad, I'd be feeling really sad right now. If you think like that, you'll never find anyone. Then I'll just stay alone. You can't do that. The lottery's a tax for being bad at math. That is what they say. Although people do win the lottery, I just feel like if you play the lottery, don't buy more than one ticket, right? Yes? Why do you get to decide what happens to me? We're your parents. You have to do what we say. No, it's my life, not yours. What's wrong with you? What did we ever do to deserve to get a horrible child like this? There's something wrong with her brain. She's so disobedient. She's still playing baseball with all those boys. What's wrong with that? Do you see any other girls doing that? Do you want to be some kind of weirdo? I'm buying more than one ticket. But buying more than one... See, I feel like the odds are so bad that if you want to play the lottery, you just buy one ticket. Because if you didn't get it, that's like what? $1 or $2 or whatever it is a lottery ticket costs? And if you lose $2, whatever, that's fine. But like if you spend $100 in the lottery, you're like, what? None of that business. That's my wisdom on lotteries. Just buy one ticket if you're going to buy one at all. Right, yeah, just get one. If you're going to buy a lottery ticket, just get one and, you know, whatever. Well, here's the thing. If you don't buy a lottery ticket, you can't win the lottery. So I want this for the rando door into the art room that's at the back of my classroom to block out sound. Copy link location. What is this? Oh, a pink unicorn door stopper. Uh-huh. It's pretty cool. Oh, it also stops heat and cold air stuff. Well, that's cool. It's like a whole thing. But June gets to. How come I don't get to? June is a boy. You're a girl. The neck is a little worrisome. It's true. What part of that don't you understand? Are you brain damaged? That's stupid. It's not fair. That's reality. The world's not fair. This isn't some fairy tale. You have to accept it, or you're stupid. I won't accept it. I won't ever accept it. So stupid. We really do have to take you to a doctor now. You have mental problems, brain damaged, retarded. You're the one who's retarded. I hate you. Go to hell. There's a small statue sitting on the living room shelf. Min's dad picks it up and hurls it at her. Min! Min dodges. The statue strikes the glass coffee table behind her, shattering the glass into 1,000 pieces on the floor. Min was expecting the shards to be all sharp and jagged, but instead, they look like icy slush. You were asking for it. Junseo has started crying. Stop it! She's sorry. She's sorry. Stop. Shut up! He grabs Jun's arm. Min lunges at her dad and bites down on his wrist. Ah! He lets go of Jun. Min throws a punch, but he catches it with his hand. He's so strong! I hate this! I hate this! I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. I'll kill him. I'll save all of us. I'll wait until he's asleep and slit his throat. You can't. You'll go to jail. I don't have a choice. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I want to be happy too. If Dad dies, we won't have enough money to live. Then Mom will get a new husband. Maybe this time we'll get a normal one who doesn't go crazy and break everything. Dad only does that when he's mad. You knew he'd lose his temper if you kept saying things like that. You should have just apologized and said you were wrong. But I wasn't wrong. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. I'm not going to say I was wrong when I wasn't. You're so stubborn. Don't you get it? There's no way to win against him. The more you argue, the worse you're making things. You have to learn how to pick your battles, like me and Mom. Why do I have to be the one who has to be mature? That's not fair. I'm a kid. He's supposed to be the adult. I don't deserve to be treated like that. If he can't control himself, he shouldn't be allowed to have kids. You can think about that some other time when he's not about to blow up. Just act like you're sorry. I'd rather die. Look, this is just common sense. Why don't you get it? Just keep your head down and act normal until we're old enough to get out. Screw that. I shouldn't have to worry about any of this in the first place. I'm not letting him treat me that way, like some wimpy sissy. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. I'll walk that line. No, you have to learn. I have to learn? I didn't do anything wrong. He's the one who should learn. We already went over this. You're a coward. You're an idiot. I don't understand you. Good. I don't understand you either. That was nice. Some nice sound effects in the background. Min sulks on the bleachers as Jun and Hayden's team goes on defense. You know what I think? I think we're probably going to finish this next week. Right? Because now we've gone through each of the 4 protagonists. Maybe. Min sulks in the bleachers as June and Hayden's team goes on defense. I hate everyone. How can they stand how unfair everything is? It's so obvious. Are they just dumb? There's something wrong with the world. God, I'm so mad. She takes out a pack of seaweed sheets and aggressively chomps on them as she thinks edgy, rebellious thoughts. I don't need anyone. I'll do everything all by myself. I'll never fall in love. I'll be like a lone wolf. Hey, ShayFit26, how are you? Welcome in. It is nice to have you here in the academic foxhole, and this game is so good, right? Ugh. But there are people who need better parents and also therapy, and also for the world to be a bit more fair. Those are my thoughts. I'll become so happy and successful that everyone who was ever bad to me has to beg on their hands and knees for me to forgive them. That'll show them. They'll regret being so stupid and wrong while I was right. An enemy batter comes up to the plate. Oh my god! Holy shit! It's a girl with eyes the color of desert camouflage. The boys seated next to Min are murmuring and pointing at the batter. Hey, look! It's a girl batting! Yes, our team got lucky! The pretty girl just stands there. The pretty girl is shaking like a leaf, and as she settles into her batting stance. She looks terrified. Don't give up! You're cool! Do you hear me? Don't give up! I won't give up if you don't give up! The pretty girl. At the sound of Min's voice, the batter whirls around to face the stands, her eyes searching the crowd. For some reason, she can't seem to discern what direction it came from. Eventually, she gives up and turns back to the diamond. The pitcher winds up and sends a fastball straight down the middle. The batter swings at it with terrifying power. The ball rockets off the bat and flies over the fence on the far end of the field. Holy shit! Wow! God bless America! A national treasure! The batter hit a walk-off. The game is over because she scored. Everyone comes in from the field. Her teammates have come bounding over, giddy off their victory. They're laughing and chatting amongst themselves. The girl's nervously nodding at them instead of speaking. She's so shy. That's so cute. I want to be Dia. She's too awesome. She is awesome. All the awesomeness for Dia. I wonder what her voice sounds like. Maybe she can't talk like Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Min's heart is pounding so fast. Holy shit. Okay. Min, calm down. Play it cool. Be smooth. Panic flashes in the girl's eyes when Min runs up to her. Hey, you're really cool. What's your name? I'm Min. The girl's face lights up when she recognizes Min's voice. It was you earlier. You cheered for me. Of course I did. You were badass. The girl startles. Min said a swear word. I mean, you were awesome. I'm Dia. That's so pretty. It sounds like you. I have seaweed. Do you want some? Dia looks at Min all wide-eyed, like she can't believe her luck. Min actually spends a fraction of a second trying to think of a way she can casually give her the seaweed and somehow touch her hand in the process. In the end, she just holds the sheet out normally. Dia's fingertips brush Min's as she takes it. A bizarre tingling feeling, impossible to identify, prickles across Min's palms. It feels like being tickled with soda bubbles. Thanks. You're welcome! Min stands there with an idiotic smile on her face as Dia eats it. Do you want to be friends? That's 9th grade. Min? Help me. What's wrong? Who hurt you? I'll kill them! I'll smash their heads in! I don't know how to talk to the baseball team. I know, Min has got to dial it down. She's got to dial it down. I will just tell you, the track that Min is going on is going to cause her pain and suffering. She needs to learn how to be less angry because that will give her hypertension. She does not want to be that person that I knew when I was in the army. Those people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. She will go to jail. They're being weird. Check the baseball club chat. Sakura pets you. Albert Einstein. Yeah. That's me. Purrs and rolls over. Except no jail. Don't get hypertension. Don't hurt yourself. I want everyone here to have like love and joy and listen to music, Critwitch. And don't go to jail. Listen to music. Don't go to jail. What the fuck? Ohio, good morning. Join our RP group. Too late. Rubs against men. Kicks you over a fence. Be a furry freako somewhere else. Sadnya. Krissa has entered the chat room. Hey, Krissa. Yo. We should do something to celebrate our win. How about going out for lunch? Yes. That sounds good. Any suggestions for where? Buffet. Perfect. I have a coupon for Bombay Garden. It's an Indian buffet in the mall. If we're really being frugal, I bet Min could pass off as under 12 for the kids' place. Like, why stop there? Infants eat for free. Damn. Hey! More realistically, Min could actually fit in our equipment bag. The giant 3-foot-long one? We can straight up smuggle her inside and not pay for her at all. Won't the waiters find it odd that a tiny Asian kid suddenly materialized at our table? No, they won't see her. She'll stay in the bag. When no one's looking, we can quickly slip the food inside. What kind of demented fantasy even is this? I'm getting scared for your future children, you weirdo. That sounds kind of fun, actually. I'll do it! What? I like the contrast of Min being angry at everything but helplessly in love with Dia. Yes, the thing is though, Shay, I've said this before, I do not ship Dia and Min because Min is too violent. She actually hurts people. And somebody who has that much rage and expresses that rage in lots of violence, lots and lots of times, is a person that needs to do anger management before you date them. I just don't think it is a good idea at the moment. That is all. Because that is like a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. I'll be like, illegal. Alright, let's meet up there at noon tomorrow. Like, I like love, but I don't like... No, Jer, I know you're just messing with me. None of that can fix you. Like, you gotta fix yourself. The I can fix you is like one track to codependency. Codependency. All day long. Be there or be square. Tomorrow, like, I won't be able to go. Why not? I, like, just had fun 3 months ago. My parents will complain I'm, like, wasting time. I can't go either. Fix me! No fixing! Fix yourself. I'm still grounded for getting expelled from Niles. How are you coming to practice then? I told them I'm going to a tutoring group. Can't you say you're going to a special additional session? But, I don't have the life experience to argue that. Fair, that's fair. But not in that, like, way. Critwitch! I will just say, Shay, this is Trooper SJP's dating advice. Love should not be violent, overly stressful and dramatic. Yes. Like, romance is not people threatening to murder themselves if they don't see you. Romance and love is not threatening to murder other people. It's not getting so intense that you don't want the person that you love to have outside friends. It's not about making sure that no one talks to them, that they are only with you at all times. These are a number of these things. It's not like I don't want anyone to talk to you. I will threaten them if they talk to you because I love you so much. All of those things are controlling behaviors that are signs of an abusive relationship. So my advice is to find people who love you and will not control you or try to control you in any kind of means, in any way. Love advice from Trooper SJP. That's what I got for you. Because you're extra dumb and need the help? Fuck you. And that's not gonna work. For the record, that stuff gets better later in the game. I feel like we're almost at the end of the game, though, no? This is a blind playthrough, by the way, so I don't know how far we have to go, but I feel like we're almost done, no? No? I don't know. They won't be convinced that easily. That shit, codependency for me as well, being dependent. I don't drive. Miss Evie is terrible with her blood sugar. We're hella jealous, though. Oh, alright. Okay, so like one more session. I got it. Unless it's a controlled environment with full consent, then control away. Yes. If it's a controlled environment with full consent, yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shay. Yes. Because it is 9 o'clock and we end the stream at 9, and so we're going to probably have to finish it next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, but I want to get to the end of this chat room so we can have a nice pausing moment. Listen. I have an idea. Safe, sane, consensual. I think that this right here is where we pause it. This is where we go. Let me come over here to see you all. Hey, everybody. I want to say there are 2 or 3 more scenes. Oh, that is excellent. Okay, so everyone, here's the plan. Next Thursday, 6 p.m., we will finish Butterfly Soup, and we will find out what happens in the end. Will there be a fast forward? I don't know. I'm so excited. If we finish early, then maybe I will play The One in Love as a little quick short one. That'll be fun. And Saturday at noon Eastern Time, I will be continuing with my playthrough of The Last of Us on the PS4. That should be exciting. So come and hang out with me if you like. You can give me a follow if you are excited to do so. You don't have to if you don't want to. It is fine. But we have a Discord where we go and talk about all the things, especially tabletop role-playing games. Come and join us there. If you want to see back issues, no, the archive of the shows, it is on YouTube. And, I have been enjoying the game. It has been great. Thank you for being here, ShayFit28. And also, I have a Twitter, which is the Academic Foxhole, if you want to see me there. Thank everyone for being here. It is much... Hey, Ice Bunny. It is very nice to have you here. I want to let you all know that I will be back in an hour hosting Critical Role. So if you want to hang out with the Foxhole and chat about what is happening on Critical Role tonight, I will be here in an hour. I am not going to do a raid right now because I'm going to get some food. Also, I will look at your classroom. So thank you, everybody, for being here. You have been so wonderful. I'm going to look at the classroom for advice. I'm going to order some food that involves eggs and also French toast. And time zones do suck. They're the worst. Time zones are cauliflower. I'm going to enjoy some food. Thank you, everybody. Take care. I will see you about in an hour, and I will see you on the Discord. And I will catch you on the flip side, everybody. Bye, everybody. French toast!